Poison.
Everything that you bring,
Poison.
everything that you listen,
Poison.
everything that you
All
watch,
poison.
everything that you eat,
Poison.
everything that you bring,
Poison.
everything that you listen,
Poison.
everything that you
All
watch.
poison.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. All praises to the Most High. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here, beloved. We are going to discuss certain business that we are about to undertake tomorrow at 12 p.m. and each of our time. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. As I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to failing me. Let me see what's going on here. Is that what that is? Good. Yeah. All right. Listen, beloved, we are here today. We're going to discuss certain things. Just before warn, full disclosure and full disclaimer. I wrote some stuff down so I would not forget about them. As we say over here, what do we say about children, beloved? What do we say about children? What's happening to children and kids? There's a big difference when we say those things. When we say our eyes are failing us, there's one thing we say here. Children play with toys. Children don't play with fires. Kids play with toys. And if you come here, you come to study with us, you are playing with fire. If you ain't about that life, we will highly advise you to leave because you are about to entering some very dangerous space right now. Children play with toys. Kids don't play with fire. Children don't play with fire. Kids play with toys. Over here, we play with fire. We are not children nor kids. We are man, servant, and handmaid of the Mighty One. If you are still here, that means you make your own choice. I am not forcing you to be here, nor I am forcing you to perform anything that your spirit doesn't sit to right with it. For those of you that just got here or you are a new subscriber, we would advise you to sit this one out because it is very dangerous. I am not trying to scare you, and I am not trying to put fear in anybody's heart. My job as a manservant is to bring you peace, telling you there'll be no Jacob's trouble. The Mighty One is in the midst, is working on your behalf. We are going to clarify certain things that been causing some confusion in the midst of the nation concerning the spiritual bath or the spiritual core cleansing that we are about to undertake tomorrow. In the meantime, brothers, I want the nation to let me know if you've been downloading the instruction and the community page and also on the website, which was down for maintenance. The beloved brother Devin, the brother have his hand full. If you've been able to download it, if you download it, give the Mighty One great praise, great glory, man. The Most High is not playing, beloved. The information are flowing. The information are flowing, and they are coming with full forces. The energy are here. There's a massive amount of energy that are coming, well, which is still here. The portal was open on the 21st, okay? The energy is still pumping here. That's why you feel like this. That's why a lot of our people are excited. Beloved brother Patrick already did his. He did his today, and the brother said the moment he finished his, he can feel inside of his core, his belly, a heat. And I told him, you are now bound with the sun, the core of the sun. Okay, some of you can bound your energy with the sun spot, The brother say feel that burning, that heat inside of his core. He had to go back to work, so he came in. He did his today. Okay, like we said, you could do yours on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and tomorrow 24th. For those of you that have your own house, we have your own property, so to speak. We have a great little suggestion for you. Now, beloved, let us begin. Which one of you saw the whole swagger jacking thing going on out there concerning the poisoners? Which one of you saw starting to perish stone and all the other Christians out there, other religions, whether they are Buddhists? Okay, you guys see the so-called the Buddhists, swagger jacked us, the Christian, the Muslim, all of them. Now they are doing what we are doing. Okay, now they are doing energy 21st, 22nd, 23rd to 24th. They are doing on the 24th tomorrow, they all will drink honey and lemons. Which one of you believe it will work for them? Before we move in, we will move in. Beloved, please give me a little moment. We have to make this properly well. Which one of you out there that think this thing somewhat will work for them? That thing got face unlock. You see, what happened is they saw us doing things, and then they saw the result. They understand, beloved. Make no mistake, those people see the result. They saw the testimony of the people. They understand the whole ananas, zaboka, pomegranate, figuier. They understand all those things. Well, of course, they do not understand it. They know for a fact we are not lying. When it comes to the mighty one, we don't play here. Again, to make this clear, I am not a prophet. I am not neither the first nor the last. I am nothing but a main servant, a main servant to the mighty one. I don't give prophecy here. I don't do none of those healing stuff. Everything that you see come out of my mouth, it's coming from above. I'm a bullhorn. I'm being used to pass a message unto you. My mission is to give you this message. It is up to you to accept it or to reject it. Let us move in. Because now the Gentiles, they know the power has been turning over unto us. They swagger jack the beloved brother Abdullah Seer and the beloved sister Lori. For those of you who remember the dream that the sister have about Lot. And the brother give a very stern warning. It's too late to turn back now, Negro. For those of you that are Lot's wife or turning back to look at all your properties, all your resources and riches that you left down in Sodom and Gomorrah, you'll be destroyed. So as you see, Perish Stone, he swagger jacked that, the whole thing, a bunch of stuff he took. He's slowly but surely get into tradition, Kabbalah, magic, and all that, incantation and all that stuff. And you're watching another Christian dude talking about the 24th, there will be some huge volcano explosion, eruption, and all that. We don't care about this. Why are we here, beloved? Why? We are here to follow the mighty one. We are here to be the light. Why? In November and June 21st, 2022, or every June 21st of every month, they have something what they call the summer solstice. Every year, there's two solstices. So for a lack of a better word, we can say there is four of them, but they are calling the two equinox and the two solstices. There is the summer solstice and there is the winter solstice. The summer solstice begin in June 21st of every year. To the Gentiles, June 21st, that's when the sun reaches highest peak. It doesn't work like that. You see, back home in Haiti, we know for a fact there's a giant portal that is open in June the 21st. That is the beginning of the sun rising up. Have you ever heard of an expression 0 to 100? Real quick. Have you ever heard this car can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds? Have you ever heard like Usain Bolt made it from 100 line of meters? Anybody good with sport? And a certain amount of time. If you can make it from point A to point B in 1 second, this is teleportation. You are not running. This is teleportation. It will take you an amount of time for running from point A to get to point B and a certain time, distance, and all that garbage. We don't want to go too far into this. The Gentiles told you on the 21st, the sun reaches highest peak. That's not true. The sun begin to rise. The 21st is start rising. The 22nd is rising. The 23rd today is rising. And the 24th, it reached its highest peak for the year. It only happened 2 times a year. The summer solstice is beginning now. The 21st, the portal is still open. You can supercharge your candle. A lot of you, this is going to be scary to you. And then we forgive us because we are weird here. Amen. Don't follow me. I'm crazy. If you follow me, you're going to go straight to hell. Don't be following me personally because I don't know what I'm doing. Again, the reason why I put the candle in front of my face so you can see the contrast. This is, what is this, beloved? For those of you that know what this is, okay? This is not a game. There's a reason why they make you afraid of candle, except for blowing them out in your birthday, which you shouldn't be blowing your candle out with your breath because your breath is power. The fire is a spirit. You literally kill it. You see, you can supercharge your candle from the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. That's when the power, your prayer is going straight over there. Okay? This is a tape recorder. A spiritual tape recorder. Side A, side B. And then to play it, you lighted it up, it played. You record the message to side A, you flip it to side B, you record it, you take a little oil, put it in this package, and then you send it up to the sender, and then they will listen. Now, why we are saying this, brethren? This 21st, this month, summer, the summer solstice, the portal is open, the energy is flowing. However, this one is very, very important. Why? Because we have a planetary alignment. What does that mean? We have the 5 main planets, so to speak, and spiritually speaking, the sun and the moon are planets. It's 7 planets. Okay, you got the sun. Okay, you got the moon. You got the Mercury, you got Jupiter, you got Venus, you got Saturn, and you got Mars. Now, all those planets are somewhat perfectly aligned, and they are pushing energy. And the energy, the cosmic energy, they are sending, only our people can tap into it. The Gentiles cannot do this. They cannot tap into it. And if you are in a low vibration, you cannot tap into this so-called energy. That is why we are using this quote-unquote spiritual core cleansing. We're going to connect it our spiritual core, or in that case, the core that you have inside. You see, when you see somebody aura, the aura is not important. It is the core that sent out the aura. See, the glow is just for your mind. Oh, this is some glow. No, the core is what, if the core is powerful, nobody can get to your aura. They can even get close to you because your core is so powerful. It's sending like a stream of light beam. When somebody pass next to it, it feel like needles. It feel like needles getting inside their bodies. That's how it is. Therefore, we are using this energy to connect our core to the sun core. The more the sun is shining and at its highest peak, that's at its highest peak, aka the zenith, that's how we want our spiritual life to be. Just like, this is the key, you have to say this. Just like the sun is at its highest peak, I want my spiritual life to be at its highest peak. Just like the sun is at its zenith, I want my health to be shining. Just like the sun is shining so bright in the sky, I want my financial life to be shining. I want my bank account, my pocket. I do not want to ever, I want all my debt to be gone. I want my disease, my diabetes, my high blood pressure, my cancer, breast cancer, prostate, thyroid, or whatever that you have. It depends on you. You will ask it. We do this every single time we receive a message that we are going to somewhat iterate or receive a massive amount of energy. Some of you maybe remember December 31st, 2021, we had the so-called the ivory soap, which a lot of people did not understand. They bring a big controversial. They don't understand energy. They lean into their own understanding. Then they speak great things against the mighty one because they did not understand. They raise men and leaders who tell them what to do. I am not here to tell you anything. I'm just telling you what they told me. I'm just telling to you. You can accept, reject. It's all good. This is why we're going to do this quote unquote bath tomorrow for those of you that are going to do it. Now, what is the meaning of solstice? Anybody know? In the meantime, while I'm talking, somebody can put this in the chart. And the word solstice, you see two words: sol, soul, and stis. Sol means sun. In Hebrew, it is called shemesh. I am a shemesh. Which one of you is shemesh out there? If you catch me, I'm a shemeshite. Which one of you is shemeshite? Which one of you is shemeshite out there? I'm a shemeshite. You got Madimite. You got Zedekite. Okay? Shemeshite. Shemesh. Not Shem though, but Shemesh. Solstice, sol mean sun, and stis mean to stand still. Solstice mean to stand still. The sun stands still. Why? Because the sun always moving. Every single body in this universe move. The whole universe is like a giant band. The whole universe is a band that play in harmony. Everything plays sounds, everything dance. Just like when you are in a program, in a carnival, or at the club, or wherever you're in the house, you hear music. The music is good. Somehow you're going to sway another way. You're going to dance. Your body is moving. You cannot, if you're hearing sound, you stand still. This is not good. There's only one time you can stand still. Even the sun, it can only stand still for a certain of time unless it is being ordered to stand still. For those of you that study with us, which one of you remember there was a powerful warrior that succeeded Moses? He ordered the sun to stand still the whole day. Tell me the name of this warrior. Now we know this warrior did this in June the 24th. He ordered the sun to stand still when he was fighting the giants. Now, solstice, Latin, sol, sun, stis, still. That's when the sun pop up in the 21st, and then it goes, the 22nd, it goes going more and going up, the 23rd going up, and then when it reaches the 24th, it reaches highest, and then it can't go anymore, and then it stands still there and beaming energy for that 1 hour. It was Joshua at the Battle of Gibeon. We will go into that a little bit. Joshua did this. Now we understand he did this on June 24th. Okay, we will read Joshua 10. Okay, Joshua 10. Somebody give me Joshua 10, 13 while I'm doing this. Joshua 10, 12, and 13 while we are doing this. The sun on the 21st, boom, it rises. Boom, 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 22nd, boom, 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 23rd, boom, 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 24th, bing, it reaches highest, and then that's when the massive energy is coming. Boom, boom, sending wave, boom, CMEs, sending things that their little devices cannot pick up. Sending energies that the Gentiles cannot see, they cannot hear, they cannot feel. Only us. Joshua 10, 12, and 13, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have it here. That's when the sun is sending this energy. Now, this energy, we will use it to amplify our spiritual power, amplify us so we can get ready. Just like if you read the whole chapter of Joshua, the whole chapter 10 of Joshua, this is what it is. Let me read Joshua 10:12. Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day of the Lord, deliver up the Amorite before the children of Yasharallah. And he said in the sight of Yasharallah, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, so to speak, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. Joshua literally tell the sun, stand still, because the sun move. Everything in this universe move. Even this place that we're standing, it move. See, Gentiles tell you somewhat one thing stands still, another one no. Both of them move. They all move. It's a tandem. It's a dance. The sun dances with the earth dances Jupiter. Everything is moving around. It's moving. The whole universe move. Joshua says, stand still. Why? The reason Joshua said this because there was a power that was coming from the sun. And Joshua didn't want the power to go after 1 hour. He wanted to stay the whole day. Let us finish reading. Now, pay attention, brethren. Joshua says, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. Now, there is an issue right here. He says, not only Joshua, stand the sun still, he also tell the moon to do the same thing. He also tell the moon to do the same thing. He said, sun, okay, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. Now, Gentiles want you to understand that when you tell the sun to stand still, or in the moon in the valley of Ajalon, and the valley of Ajalon is a code word to the zodiac sign. You heard? The sun was not in the valley of Ajalon. It was in one of the zodiac signs. Remember, Solomon told you, and let me read it. Woo! I forgot to put the book here. Oh, man. Give me a second. Let me grab the book of Solomon right here. Oh, man, where's that book? I had it. I was studying the book here. It was right here. Is it on the bed? Oh, man, I have the book here with me. Ah, shish, man. Where is it? You got to be kidding me. Oh, man. I had the book. Forgive me, brethren. I was studying. Oh, man. Sheesh. You got to be freaking kidding me. I have the book with me here, dog. I have so many crap in here anyway. Oh, my goodness. Book, where are you? Where are you, sweet book? Oh, man. I have the book here. Oh. Okay, all right. I'll just explain it to the people. I had the book here. I was studying this book. I read it every night. Anyway, Solomon said, in order for you to affect any sort of experiment that you're doing, especially if this experiment is related to war, death, destruction, victory, the moon's supposed to be in 3 of those zodiac. Which one of them? If you were, I'm out of water. If you were studying, and 3 of those zodiac. And guess what? In October 25th, 2022, the moon is going to be in one of them zodiac. Get your black candle ready, damn it. Yeah. Solomon said, in order for you, thank you, and a water sign, in order for you to literally, when you are going to war, you have to wait when the moon is in a watery sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. When they said, when Joshua saw the moon, probably was getting, I'm not quite sure, maybe the moon, it's one of the zodiac sign. The moon was in a zodiac sign. He was about to enter another zodiac. I believe the moon was probably in Pisces. It was getting in Aries. And then zodiac tell it to stand still and Pisces, so the effect can be manifest. It wasn't an actual value and stuff like that. It was a zodiac house. When Joshua tell the sun to stand still, the sun stands still because it was June the 24th in their time. And he told the moon, you stay in the house of Ajalon. What is it? And the moon, I believe, stay in Pisces. The house of Ajalon, I believe it's Pisces. It could be Aquarius and stuff, because the moon cannot, if it leave a watery sign, it has to go to another sign. I believe it's one of them. Okay. So Gibeon, the sun stands still and stuff. Let me finish reading, then we will move it. Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon and the valley of Ajalon, or in thou moon and the zodiac. Don't move. Moon, sun, don't move. All right. And then the power was flowing. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed. The sun stood still, and the moon stayed. When you stayed, you stay in a house. When you stay in a place. That means the moon was in a zodiac place. It was going to go to another zodiac, which was not watery sign, and the moon stayed. He obeyed Joshua. Why? Anybody can tell us why? Why would the moon obey Joshua? What did Joshua had? Beloved Abdullah Seer made a couple video about what Joshua had with him. What did Joseph Smith had with him and his pact? Get out of here. Our people were always, this battle show you how ancestors and the people that they were fighting were open portal, jump in portal, teleportation, fighting lightning beams. Yes, Joshua had the Pentacle of Mars with him. If you read the Pentacle of Mars, you understand that all those powers, the things that Joshua was telling the moon and the sun, he had the Pentacles with them. Give the Most High praise and glory, man. He had the Pentacles with them. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises. If you don't know this, you might as well do your research and get yourself your own Pentacles, man. Joshua had the Pentacles with him. Each pentacle got the name of the mighty one, and the mighty one have infinite names, man. We're not gonna come over here and fight He has more than that, man. We passed this. Joshua had the pentacle. He ordered the sun to, because he had the knowledge of the zodiac. He has the knowledge of astrology. He said, brethren, listen, he didn't say stand thou still. He said a word of power, okay? He said a word of power. For instance, he said, like this. And then the sun stopped. And then he said the moon. He said a word of power. That's what it says, all right? They never said, they say a word of power, which is called the language of the Magi. That means Joshua had the knowledge of the astrology. Thank you, beloved sister Alyssa Cabrera, for the super sticker. That is why they are taking this knowledge for you, because they know once you know astrology, once you know the language of the Magi in the celestial language, it's a done deal for them. That's why they are seeing you getting in it now, okay? Then, and then the sun stood still and the moon stayed. That means the moon didn't go in the other zodiac. Joshua tell them to stay because of the pentacle, the power that he had. Until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemy. Is that this written in the book of Joshua? Come on now, man. Come on. Which one of you read the book of Joshua, man? Didn't Paul, Adrian, or whatever, the beloved brother Judah was talking about, they told you that. That's why they mentioned the book of Joshua. They say, And then the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Joshua? In another word, the mighty one say, is that what that is? Is not this written in the book of Joshua? For those of you that read the book of Joshua, brothers and sisters, the book of Joshua, if somebody in Hollywood can make a proper movie of this, woo! The book of Joshua kicks so much ass and take all the name. Joshua goes from this town and destroy, taking this, destroy men, women, and children. Why? We will tell you why he was killing men, women, and children and animal and everything. The battle of Joshua is registered in the book of Joshua. That is why they don't want you to hear it, because once you start thank you, beloved. So, excuse me. The energy is here. I can feel the energy is descending. I need more water. I'm out of water, damn it. Babe! She's sick. She's sick. I give her some. I'm treating her diabetes. All right? Let me read it again. And then the sun stood, and then the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Joshua? It's a question. They ask you, it's a question. Is not this written in the book of Joshua? All right. So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and hasted not to go down about the whole day. Let me tell you what that means. And then the sun, thank you. Jaden, come, hey, get the water in the fridge for me. Woo! And then the sun, beloved, hear this. So the sun stood still in the midst. Thank you. And then the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and hasted not to go down the whole day. You know what that is? Which one of you know when, according, spiritually speaking, according to Solomon, when the day begins, so to speak, according to the calendar that you just download? When the day begin and end, you'll see what Joshua did there. Joshua, literally, by the power of the mighty one, he did not let the sun go and the moon go for 1 hour. He let them stay for the whole day, which is 12 hours. The sun stopped at 12 p.m. on June 24th, whenever that time was. And thank you, 1 a.m. Until 1 a.m. Give the Most High praise and glory, man. Until 1 a.m. The sun stayed there, 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in that one spot. Why? You know why Joshua did this? He literally, man, excuse me. One p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., which we are now, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m., the sun, 12 a.m., the sun was still in one spot in the moon. Because it obeyed Joshua. This is the power they don't want you to have. This is the power they told you it's witchcraft. How come a witch can tell the mighty sun and the moon to stand still and not moving for the whole 12 hours, the whole day? It's 11 p.m., the sun's still in one side. Why? Because June the 24th is the spiritual symbolic. It symbolizes the victory of the light over the darkness. What we're about to do tomorrow is symbolize we're going to give the light victory over the darkness. Joshua is the spiritual representation, and the Israelites were the spiritual representation of light, and the other side they were fighting on the representation of darkness. The reason why Joshua became victorious, he let the light stand there for the whole day. The light had victory over the darkness. He let it stay the whole day until 1 a.m. in the morning, and the sun started going down. And then he says here, beloved, it says here, So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and hasted not to go down about a whole day. And there was no day like that before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man, and the Lord fought for Israel. Damn it. He says here, brothers, and there was no day like that before it or after it. That means what Joshua did was never done before, and it will never will be done. That the Lord mighty stand there and he's throwing, he listened to Joshua, look at Joshua and say, yeah, that's my son out there kicking ass and taking name. You want to know who Joshua was fighting? They told you here. They told you here. And Joshua returned and all Israel with him unto the cave of Gilgad. But these 5 kings fled in themselves in a cave of Makeda. When they told you, anytime you're reading the Bible, David fled to a cave when Saul is chasing him. These 5 kings flow to a cave. No, they literally open portals. They go to another dimension. Have you ever known that? Have you ever seen when you're reading the story, they go to a cave, they cannot go to. The reason why Joshua locked up the whole planet, when you tell the sun and the moon to stand still, the whole universe is stand still. All the angels stand still, and all that means focus, and all the powers focusing on you, on the people. You want to know who Joshua was fighting? Beloved, give me a little moment. We'll go into the bath. It's just like I have to tell the people we do what we are doing, we do those things before, and it will be done. Okay? Let me read Joshua 10, verse 1, so you will understand this. Okay? Now, it comes to pass, when Adonizedek, king of Jerusalem. Now, understand this. When they say Adonizedek, king of Jerusalem, had heard how Joshua had taken Ai, or Ai, and had utterly destroyed, as he has done to Jericho and her king. So he had done to Ai and her king, and how the inhabitants of Gibeon had made peace with Israel and were among them. For those of you that study the book of the throne of David, remember the battle of Jericho, man? Remember the battle of Jericho, beloved brothers and sisters? Remember when Michael dropped in the mist, when our brethren, 3 million of them, encircling 3 million people wrapping around the city. They were constricting the city like a giant constricted anaconda. And they were pushing the city. Each step make an earthquake. And the Gentiles that was inside of the city were trembling. The king was so afraid, he ran and go hide in his bunker. The mighty king of Jericho ran hide in his bunker, and our people were moving upon them. And then out of nowhere, the people inside of the city saw a man that is so tall that his head reached the cloud. It was Michael. Michael was coming like a giant. It's funny, big brother, Big Judah made mention of Voltron. Michael was coming like Voltron. Michael was walking in the mist. Michael was so tall, so big that his face and chest surpassed the wall of Jericho, and the wall of Jericho reached the cloud of heaven. And Michael pulled up his sword and looked at the brethren. He pointed the sword at the wall of Jericho, and he said, "Forward!" And then a lightning beam came out of the sword and hit the wall, and the whole wall of Jericho crumbled, man. There's a reason why they removed those books from the Bible. There's the reason why they hide those books. Because Joshua and the brethren were controlling Michael. We know Michael is in the midst. Now, why is it every time we have to fight the mighty one have to sit Michael? This is why. That they fear greatly because Gibeon was a great city and as one of the royal cities, and because it was greater than Ai, and all the men thereof were mighty. When they say all the men thereof were mighty, what does that mean, beloved? All the men in there were mighty. You see, Gentiles told you mighty mean like they were like strong men, superpower men. They got like swords and stuff. No, they say Aie, Gibeon was bigger than IE. Joshua didn't fight in Gibeon. The Gibeonite came in. They somewhat they subterfuge Joshua. Okay, they were giants. That's where they were. Og was in the battle. Okay, Og the giant, the giant from the hot land, the giant from the cold land, the one-eyed giant. The giant. There were 100,000 of them. One woman. That's when the Most High cursed them. He gave them nothing but men and one woman. She gave birth to a daughter, and she was 10 years bedridden. The next time she gave birth, she died because giant women, it's unnatural for them. They cannot give birth anyway. Thank you, beloved sister Zudaya Apoyas. Speak the truth with the fire. Thank you for all of you that give. Now, you understand our people was fighting giant and they were doing all sort of magic. You might be watching the movie Lord of the Ring. They copied this up from the book of Joshua and the book of pre-flood. Okay, now the Most High already created everything for you. Everything is in you. The power is in you. Remember, you weren't destroyed for a lack of wealth, for a lack of gossip, for a lack of cowboyism, for a lack of money, for a lack of wealth, for a lack of this, for a lack of shoes, for a lack of Jordan. You were destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Now he's returning the knowledge unto you. It's pretty scary. That's why I told people, if you're not about that life, don't get in. Okay, if you're because this thing is very scary for a lack of knowledge. Now he's giving you the knowledge. Beloved, let me put this over there. When I was a little boy, I learned back home, June 24th. Every June 24th, most of the so-called Haitian adult, you plant a tree. If you have the opportunity, you have your own property, tomorrow plant a tree. And when you're planting this tree, you give it an order. You tell this tree, I'm not planting you for me. I'm planting you for the next generation. I'm planting you for my people that are coming before me. That's how our people used to do. When the Gentiles got down there, they saw that every June 24th, our people plant tree, and those trees give more than any other tree. When you plant a tree on the 24th, you plant it with the energy. And then what they do, they come up with a strategy called charbon or charcoal. They make the Haitian cut the trees down and make charcoal with it, which we have mine of. We have gas. We pretty much have everything in Haiti, but that's not the point. The point is, if you can plant a tree on the 24th, every 24th, you plant a tree. You plant it for the next generation. That's what our people used to do. This is what you're going to do 24th for those of you who wish to do it. Then again, I am not here and advertising or forcing you to do those things. You will need 7 parsley or hyssop, or basil. You will need 7 Coca-Cola. Now, why would you need 7 Coke? The Coke is black and the Coke doesn't belong to the Gentiles. Thank you, Monia. The Coke belonged to us, the so-called Mayan. It was an ancient recipe since Atlantis. Till this day, brothers, we're still drinking the juice we were drinking since we were back in Atlantis. If you ask for Haitian chocolate with the cocoa juice, man, I'm just thinking about it. Those were the things. Chocolate is not from the Gentiles. This is they took this thing from us. Okay, chocolate is not. They didn't even know. I believe the beloved sister. I can never forget this story. The beloved sister Lisa Cabral always tell. We had to show those people how to eat a watermelon. You know, is it? Oh man. We had to show those people how to eat a watermelon. Okay? They didn't know anything, brethren. All right? Chocolate doesn't belong to those people. We are the one that taught them chocolate. The swagger jack, there's a day. Is it Labor Day? There's a day they call Tree Day. They plant a tree or whatever. They swagger jack, whatever that day was, and then they say stuff like that. Okay? Now, what you're going to need a 2 black candles, okay? You're going to need your regular candle if you wish to have it. Okay. Excuse me. 2 black candle, 7 cokes. The coke is black, plus the coke has an ingredient in it that when you're gonna do this, it will activate. Just like in the ivory soap, there was an ingredient in there. When you were doing it, it activated. When just like when Yahushua take the mud, it spit on the mud. There was something in his saliva that bended, that bounded with the soap, with the mud. It passed it on the eye of the blind man. He can see. Just like when Toby took the intestine of the fish and take the whatever residue that was in it and pass it in his father's eyes, he can see something activating there. And the coke, there is one ingredient called the cocoa leaf. They don't have it though in this coke, but there is another key ingredient which I'm not allowed to say it will activate, because the Gentiles don't know this. This is our stuff. Okay. Now the coke is black. You will need 7 coke, whether it's can or plastic, but it has to be 7. You will need 7 bunch or bag of parsley. It has to be 7. It cannot be a bunch. You have to count it 1, 2, 3. You have to literally count it with your mouth. 1, 2, 3. You will need this. For those of you out there, you will need 7. I'm speaking French now. 7 bags of tobacco. We have the tobacco for those of you that receive yours. All praises. Those of you that haven't, it's the fact of life. If you the sister in Jamaica, I don't think the sister they still hold the sister to the custom. Please, sister, let me know so we can give you your refund. If you haven't received yours, please let us know. We will give your refund, or you can wait. We will send it back to you again. You can do this any time of year. Okay, brethren, you can do this any time of the year. Now you will need 7 bags of tobacco, which is optional. What is the tobacco? This is spiritual. Our people made this. Okay. All right. I will get to the candle. Our people made this. What this does? This is a repellent. You see, if you put this, you put it. You talk to it. You say, Tabak. I know you are a spirit. I know you have a spirit in you. I command you by the great power and terrible. They are afraid of the name of the Messiah. Okay. The great and terrible name of this fellow. I command you to protect me against any malevolent energy. And then you carry this with you for life, and you'll see what will happen. So it's a repellent. No, whatever demon that's gonna come against you, they're going to smell the strong. For those of you that have the tobacco, you smell it. It's gonna be 1,000,000 times stronger. If they inhale it, it can kill them. You will have that 7 bags of tobacco, so to speak. You will have a black handkerchief or a black towel. Okay. You will have a little pot of water and a little pot or a cup of water, a cup of coffee, simple coffee, no sugar, no cream, no vanilla, nothing added. Okay, what you're going to do, thank you, brother Raymond Stanfield, is just straight up coffee. All right. Now with the coffee there and the 2 candle there. With the candle, brothers, you don't need to supercharge them, because black candles are very powerful. You don't need to supercharge the black candle, okay? All right, let me show you. Give me a second. Let me show you the parsley that I have, okay? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woo. All right. Okay. This is the parsley that I have. I bought this at Walmart, if you see. Okay. They are fresh. Okay. Oops. I have the receipt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys see this? 7. I bought those at Walmart. You have to buy them Again, when you go buy them, this is alive. There's a spirit on this. You have to tell it, Parsley, beautiful Parsley, wake up. I come to buy you with my money. I have something that I need you to perform for me according to my will. And then you bring it home, you pay for it. You don't if you go buy this like in a farmer's market, they ask you $10 per bag. You don't say nine, you don't say 9.50, you don't say anything, you give $10, that's it. If you bought this, if it costs $10, you give nine, it won't work because you did not pay the price. Because what you're gonna do, you're going to pay for it. All right. Now, you got the 7 bags of parsley. Then you're going to need 7 pennies. Anybody can tell us what this is? This one is blessed, is consecrated, is blessed. Anybody can tell us what this is? What this according to the homework? Okay. Anybody can tell us what this can do? This is a penny. What this can do, according to the homework that we had, for those of you that did it, of course. Thank you, Jubilee Kings. This help with inflammation. Okay. Anytime you got some kind of external inflammation, you hit your hand and then there's a bulge there. You take this, you put it upon the bulge, you wrap it up, it will go down, it will heal. If you know what to do with this, we already know what to do with that. Okay. All right. Just like the deer antler, which is a powerful antidote against all poison. I just put one in this cup the sister gave me. I put that's why I put my supercharged Kindle, and then I pray and I order this to do certain things when I'm praying and stuff like that. Okay. Again, those things are scary, beloved. All right. And if you're not into this, all right. So I got the lead here. I got 10, okay, to do other alchemy experiment. And I will show you folks, like, the whole thing of changing water into wine whenever I have time. But anyway, you will need 7 penny or 7 quarters or 7. If you don't have any money at all, you will need 7 little pebbles. Okay, you need 7 little rocks. Why is that? Because what you're going to do, you're not going to do it for free. You're going to pay a spirit to take away all the negative energy, to take away the darkness. You're going to pay the spirit to arrest this darkness. You're going to have 7 pennies or 7 Jamaican coins, Canadian coins, UK coins, whatever country, you will need 7 of them, the lowest of your money, because what you're going to do ain't for free. You're going to buy this. Once you got all this ingredient there, make sure you prepare everything before 12 p.m., beloved. Make sure you prepare everything beyond 12 p.m. Then, most importantly, you will need an old clothes that you're going to wear now. You're going to sleep with it. Tomorrow, you're going to wake up and do everything with this old clothes on you. What that's going to do, the energy, all those horrible and terrible things that you are dealing will be trapped in these clothes. Anytime you have used clothes on you, your energy is trapped in there. It's always in there. Then you're going to leave this old clothes on you. All right? To begin the so-called the experiment, we like to use this word instead of ritual. You can do it inside, you can do it outside. Before you begin anything, damn it, you cannot achieve anything without asking the Most High God Almighty authorization. You cannot do anything without opening the 4 quarters and ask for passage. And passage will be given to those that deserve to pass. You will take your the first black candle, okay? You will light it up. You will face east with the cup of water in your hand. You will call up the spirit from the east, the angels. You will tell the angel from the east. You'll praise the name of the mighty one, however you know his name. You will ask the 24 elders to come and assist you. You are looking for instance, All praises and glory goes to the mighty one. I'm not gonna say any name, but all praises to the mighty one. I am calling the spirit, the angels, like my ancestors did, like Joshua did, from the east to come and assist me. The 24 elders. I come to ask for authorization and passage. May you come in peace and assist me. You turn to the left, to the south. You say the same thing or a variation of that. You turn to the west. You say the same thing and a variation of that. You turn to the west, to the north. You say the same thing and a variation of that. And then once you're done, you put the candle there, and then you take the bottle the cup of water. You say that I pour this for my ancestor. You pour a little down. You pour this for the invisible, the visible and visible spirit. You pour them out just like they told you to do in the book of in the book of Exodus or Leviticus. You pour what they call oblation. And you will need a bottle of liquor. It could be vodka, it could be whiskey, it could be wine or whatever. You're going to pour, the instruction is in there. You're going to pour in 4 quarters for all those things with the coffee and the booze. And then you're ready to begin. You're going to take a recipient like a bucket, a pan bowl, a bathing bowl. You're going to take the parsley. All right. You're going to take all the leaf out of the branches. Okay. Take the leaf out of branches and put it in the bucket. And then you're speaking what you need this thing to do for you, because you know why? The mighty one gives you the power over the element of the earth. You can dominate. You will tell it what I want, what you want it to do for you. And then you're doing it. Again, if you're not about this thing, sit this one down. Because what you're going to do here is very dangerous. And then you're going to do this, you do that, you take all the stuff, you make it nice and well, and then you throw the other branches away or whatever. And then you're going to take your Coke. Okay, you're going to take bottle 1. You're going to unscrew it. You say bottle 1. You pour it in there, and you're speaking to whatever it is. You're speaking. You throw it. Bottle 2. You pour it. Bottle 3. You pour it. Bottle 4. Bottle 5. Bottle 6. Bottle 7. And then you take your tabac if you have it. If you don't have the tabac, that's all right. You take your tabac, you pour it, and then you tell it what you need it to do, repel all those evil spirit or whatever and stuff like that. You pour 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of them. After that, when you pour everything in there, and then you take the cup of coffee, you drop 3 drops in there, 7 drops. Okay, 7 drops of coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you take the booze. You drop 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you start washing it. You make it like into a soup. And then you take the 7 pennies that you have. You drop. You said you drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the bath. Okay, you mix it well. You drop everything in there. And then you take the bath, okay, the bucket or the whatever the recipient you have, you face east. And then you say with a strong, firm voice, I bought this, I owe no one. And then you do the same thing from the north, the south, and then you put it there. And then it is time for you to light the second candle. You are meditating, praying as the mighty one. You have no idea what you're doing. You're just seeking light. If doing this experiment, you did anything that is wrong, forgive you. Correct it. If you're about to do something that is evil, may you fall dead. If you're about to break the law, may you fall on your face. What you're doing, you don't know. You just see some dude online tell you to do it. Somehow your spirit match up with this. If what I'm going to do today or tomorrow, may I fall dead or something happened to me and then I didn't fulfill this. You meditate very seriously. At 12 p.m., when your phone ring or whatever, exactly at 12, the sun going to reach is highest. Now, let me clarify when it comes to 12, brethren. At my 12 p.m., I will do it. You stay in California, don't do it at my 12 p.m. It will be like, I don't know, 10 a.m. for you. You wait for your 12 p.m. You wait for it. You are in Texas, you wait for your 12 p.m. Big Leaf, I already did his. That's no problem, no issue. I'll wait my 12 because the sun it's not moving though, it's staying still, but because everything, the sun is staying still, but the earth itself is moving. So when it's moving, it's gonna pass wherever you are because everything moves. Don't listen to the Gentiles say this one stands still, that one don't stand still, this one, everything move. The sun going to pass wherever you are. Wait, do it at your 12 p.m. And then at 12 p.m. you are started. Now, beloved, what you are going to do, you're going to put the dark clothes, the dark coke, the dark tobacco, the dark handkerchief, the black. That's when you light up your black candle. You're going to trap the darkness that is in you, around you, in your life. You're going to trap it. And then you're going to start taking your bath, mainly on your clothes, beloved. You can pour it all over your head, everywhere, but don't put that thing in your portal on your third leg. It will burn you like hell. Okay, so you pass it. This thing gonna be disgusting because what you have in you is disgusting. What you have in you, the darkness, it like disgusting stuff. What you are doing, you are tricking this energy to go, and then you're going to trap it in there. You're going to pass it mainly on your clothes and all over, and then you're speaking what you want, what you wanted. You're going to say, just like the sun reaches its highest, I want my spirit. Well, at least this is what I'm gonna say. Just like the sun reaches highest peak, I want my spiritual life to shine like this. I want the Most High to give me the knowledge, the wisdom that we lost. Just like the sun core is shining to his highest, I want my health system, my health, whatever that I want to be just like the sun. I want my financial life. Brothers, don't be scared off for that financial life, that brand new car, that brand new house. If you're homeless, damn it, that brand new house, that brand new this, whatever it is, you ask for everything. I want just like what? Oh yeah, you can put it in the stuff. Okay, just like I this, you speaking, and you ask the sun to connect the core of the sun to your core. I want from now on, from this day forward, that my life, wherever I pass, for every single being, spirit or not, when they look upon me, they will see the core of the sun. I want to shine wherever I go. Whatever that I put my hand upon supposed to become gold, like my ancestors did back in the day. I want me and my people to be respected the way that we used to. I want the power that the mighty one took away from me because of my disobedience. I want my husband or whatever, my wife, whatever, my children, this. I want to be just like the sun. I want everything that is in me. I want to shine at my job. If they have this new position, they have to see the light. They have to see me. They have to see it in me. I want wherever I walk through, everybody look at and like, whoa. I want the darkness that is in me to die. I want the light to have victory. When you're doing this, you're passing it all over your head or whatever, wherever you want to put it. Your people are watching. You're like, hey, this dude is weird. You don't listen to them. You will have people interrupt you. Keep going. Keep going. After you finish speaking whatever you just spoken, and then you're done. When you're done, you take a moment of silence. You take the so-called the spirit from the east, the south, the west. You take them. You can, however, send the spirit, the light, send it in peace. You can let the candle burn out, both black candle, and then you're going to you're gonna have your whole pre-dig if you're bearing this. And then remember, take the rest of the residue of the parsley and everything, the bath. You're going to take the clothes that you have in you. That's the energy that's in there. For those of you that did the Anna now, okay? The negative energy is in there. You're going to put this clothes in a bag or just leave it in your hand. You're going to take the black handkerchief, you wipe your face, and then you said everything that you want and tell the mighty one that you want this knowledge back. Then you're going to put this in a bag or whatever. If you're going to bury this, you must put the 7 penny in there. Yeah, you pour everything in there. You put everything in there. You put the 7 penny in there, and then you go to that hole, and then you say, from this day forward, I buried all my woes and bad luck, negative energy, all the ignorance and fear and nonsense. I put you here. You dump it in there. You cover it with dirt. Before you do this, make sure you got everything in the car. Make sure, sorry, make sure you got I'm gonna do mine somewhere. I'm talking about the, okay. Make sure you got everything inside of the house. Everything you got another piece of clothes there and stuff. And then you take these dirty clothes. You say this, and then you buried it. Once you buried it, beloved, you cover it. Do not look back. I repeat, do not look back. Don't look back. You walk straight inside your house. If you went and dumped this thing, and you should have already scoped where you're going to dump this. You dumped it in this whatever dumpster, or you throw it away, and wherever you say, I'm dumping you this, all my walls and stuff, I'm dumping you, you will end up in the landfill and stay there forever. I pay for this. You dump it. You walk to your car, you drive straight home. You don't go to McDonald's, whatever stuff. You drive straight home. Home. You walk straight home. You don't leave this energy inside of your house. Now, what will happen if you look back? You'll probably hear somebody say your name. Yo, this. Hey, me. Hey, John. Oh, William, Joram, and stuff. If you turn back, you look, everything that you did will come right back to you. Everything that you did, all the bad energy that you trapped in there, you heard somebody say your name, you turn around and there ain't nobody there, it will come right back to you. You take it right back with you, and then you bring it in your house. Everybody understand this? Because I know all people, even though you heard your husband, Miss, sir, you forgot something. Hey, you walk inside. The moment you reach your house, it is done. The moment you walk to your house, this thing cannot follow you. That's the negative energy that will follow you. You will literally hear people tell you, hey, yo, you dropped this. Yo, hey, Jew. Hey, Andrew. Yo, Paul, John. You don't answer, don't do anything. If you throw that Haitian in the dumpster, you walk home, and then you take your regular shower. You clean yourself, and then you put like some white clothes on, you chill for the rest of the day, or you put your regular clothes, you chill for the day, and then when you go to sleep, you cover yourself with a white sheet, or you just go to sleep the way your mother you come out of your mother's portal, and then tomorrow you're a new person. And then you'll see. People will say it. They will ask you, what's going on with you? What did you do? What is it? Something's different about you. People will start hating on you. I'm not saying those things. They're like, oh, that's a new thing you have there. What happened to the old one? What did you do? Then that witchcraft thing that you did, Big Levi or whatever. When people see you start shining, whatever that you put on your hand, just like whatever you used to put your hand on turn into hish, now whatever you put your hand turn into gold. That is if you do this properly. Do not leave this energy inside your house, just like the pineapple. Be very careful, brethren. Once you do this, you need a little time to get the energy assimilate. You don't, the energy gonna be in you. You do not, brethren, do not take this energy and then go back with somebody that vibrating on a lower level. We have a beloved sister over there in Louisiana. Okay, once you done that, you done, brothers. If there's the rest of the booze, you can take it home. The rest of the coffee, you can pour them all out as a form of libation or oblation, as a form of thank you, or you can take the rest home. It's all good because everything is trapped in this clothes that you have and the money that you pay. And then, brothers, just watch. Again, if this is spooky, this is witchcraft, this doesn't sit right with your spirit, sit it down. This is not for you. I will highly advise you to wait. Wait if it works. If we all that did this die, just like the Anana, then you're like, hey man, hey, I'm glad I didn't do this witchcraft thing. But if it works, again, beloved, you can do this thing any time of the year, anytime. Anytime. Yeah, throw away everything first before you take the shower. You can do it anytime. You can do it 26, 27, 28, 29, any time of the year. However, once you do, we always told you, do not use your energy to do this. Always connected, boom, to the energy that is now. Now it's so powerful. The planet alignment and the energy that's going to be there tomorrow, damn. Once you do this, brethren, now there's a saying that we have here. Un homme riche qui ne partage pas ses richesses est un homme pauvre. Now, let me say this again. Un homme riche qui ne partage pas ses richesses est un homme pauvre. It literally translates as a rich man that do not share his riches is a poor man. A rich man that do not share his riches is a poor man. Just because you've been blessed with certain things, don't forget the other brethren, the other sister. Go out there, do some good deeds. Pay back your debt. If you somewhat you had it high, if you had credit card debt, you paid it. You had a business loan. Do not say, hey, I'm gonna pay you 60%, 20% stuff. Pay the full thing. Do not try to make a deal. Pay the full thing. The moment you get something in your hand, eliminate all your debt. All of it. Give your the people that been good to you in your life, that always there for you, you pay them first. You give unto them first. Anybody that did something for you, you remember that. You go to this person and say, brother, thank you, sister, thank you. You were always being there for me, man. Hey, here's a little something for my appreciation. Please do not refuse this. It will marry my heart if you take this. You give to a sister of yours, a brother of yours. You give to your mom, your dad, if they've been good to you. You help a brother or sister that are struggling out there. I'm not telling all people go out there and start giving homeless money. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this. I'm not. You choose to do this. That's good. But I'm telling you to remember the people that always been there for you first. The beloved that supported you. If your mother did supported you, you supported back. Remember that brother that let you sleep at his house or whatever, that helping you when you were in that time of need. Remember that sister that helped you. You give back. And then after that, once you're taking care of all of this, if you have other things, you start saving for yourself. Stop putting things over there. And then times on time, you go in the street when you're driving, a dude came to the window, brother, can I have $1? Can I have two? You give $1, you give $5, give $10. Some girl, Scout Cookie, walk up and you don't eat cookies. They said, oh, can I sell you those cookies? You just say, hey, here's $5. I don't need the cookies and stuff. And then you just drive. If anything, you take the cookies, you don't need it. You support. Beloved, I'm dead serious about this because what you did here, when you call this energy, remember Solomon told you this knowledge that you have, do not harbor in it. You see what the Gentiles does, beloved, once they put their hand on the money, they hoard it. They hoard the money, they hoard the knowledge, they hoard the food. Nobody but me. We are not those people. You go to your local black owned businesses, even though you probably don't like the brother, you don't like those people, but they are doing something supporting the community. You buy something. You go to your local Jamaican restaurant, your local Haitian restaurant, your local Black American restaurant. You support them. Even though you don't need whatever crap they are selling in there, you buy them, you give it to a homeless person or whatever. You don't eat meat, you buy a nice meal, fresh meal with juice and stuff, you give it to a homeless person or somebody. You do something good with this money. You be nice to the children. If you're a father, you got kids in the house, you give them each a 50, $100. Tell them, hey, you kids go buy ice cream and all this crap out there. Let the energy circulate because you've been blessed, you bless others. The mighty one said, whoever bless Israel, you will be blessed. When you are with a brother, does this brother go to a hard stage and you talk to this brother, talk to this sister, you tell him the mighty one is in the midst. He will talk to you whether in a dream or now. Once you're ready, come to me. You do good with it. And you stay, above all, you stay the hell away from negative energy. Do not go and act, brethren. If you're gonna do this thing, stay away from argument. Of course, we will have people that will put silly little comments, try to send me an email. They will try to attack, make videos. If you see those people videos or anybody else, do not watch, do not respond. This is, you leave this energy behind. If we were stuck and sending this, go say this, I say that and stuff, all this energy would have passed you. You wouldn't know anything about it. We are not here for hatred. We are here for knowledge and wisdom. When you have things, bro, do not force your husband, your wife, your children to do this with you. Do it for yourself. Once the energy you can see you got people out there that the Anana is working wonders for them. And they cannot share it with people because spooky, and they don't have any interest of sharing it too because scumbag don't know what it is. Think the mighty one. After the whole thing, when you see the blessings start coming, you supercharge and anointed one of your candle as an offering. You go into a fast of humility and humbleness. You tell the mighty one, thank you for delivering me. Thank you for giving those things unto me. I will study harder. I'll work harder. If you have the opportunity, you quit your job to stay home and study, do your research, and do all the scumbag stuff you want to do and relax and so do it. Everybody got that right? Is everything clear? Do the best that you can. Remember, you are a student, you are learning. You will make mistake. That's fine. But there are some key stuff you don't turn back, don't look back. Ooh, I left my money in this pocket. Ooh, I left my phone in my pocket. Make sure you take everything out of your pocket, everything, keys and stuff. If you go back, the energy will reach you. For those of you that were here for the instruction, you may leave. We all done. We all done. You may leave. I'm just going to go into certain things. For some reason, I can't find a book. The book was right there. I just had the book in my hand. Then I studied that thing. The book just slid. Whatever. You may leave, all right? We're just gonna talk about other scumbag stuff, thing that has nothing to do with this. Okay, you do your thing. If you have any doubt about this, beloved, don't do it. Some of your hardcore mofos out there, you really don't care about anything. Do your thing. Remember, the Most High is watching. The angels are here. They are watching. You will do this at not alone. The angel not alone will be there. Be very careful. Now, again, you do this at your 12 p.m. You have to wait for, don't do it at the 12 p.m. for the prayer, brethren, okay? For those of you that need the PDF, it is in the description and then it is in the community page. And it is also on the website under homework. Read it, meditate. We've been talking about this for 90 days now. That's a lot of energy going into this thing, beloved. Some of you will do it, good. Some of you don't do it, that's good. Don't be ashamed because you are afraid. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. All I can tell you, if this thing don't sit right with you, put it aside. Say in your heart, this is not for me, man. I'm not gonna do this nonsense. Then move along. Just like the people that throw or bury thing and don't look back. For instance, if the people like, okay, so what if I bury it in the back on the back of my yard? Can I go back in the yard and stuff? The moment you bury this clothes, you go straight inside of your house and it is done. It is done. You can come outside, you do whatever you want. It is done. Because what's gonna be now, the earth, the element of the earth, the angel of the earth, you pay for this. You pay for it. They arrested it. What it is when you dump it on the earth, the dumpster have a spirit on it. When you dump it on the dumpster, and then the spirit arrested those energies say, wait, it's a mistake. I was dropped there by mistake. Let me. I can call him. Yo, hey, yo, John. And then the moment you turn away, say, see, yeah, I got it. And then they will say, okay, go to him. They will let him go. And then we go right back to you. The moment you put it in there, the earth energy capped it, and then the earth energy swallow it. And then it's gone. If you have a river, I think you can throw it in the river, and then the river will just take it out. Except for the sea. Don't throw it in the sea. The sea don't take trash. The sea actually push thing out. It doesn't take. If you throw it on the sea, it will come right back to you. Okay? It's very scary. I understand some of you are uneasy about this. Some of you are this. This was the message that was passed on to me 90 days ago. We know this energy was going to be here. We pass it on to you. You see? The Gentiles, the so-called poisoners, tomorrow they're going to drink honey and lemon. Notice not, no one would go against the Lord and calling them witches and evil because they drank lemon and honey. Okay, I just explained what to do, and the rest. If you're doing this in your bathtub, you take the rest, you put it in the. Please, beloved, read the PDF. Everything is in there. As long as you throw it outside your house, you do not turn back until you reach your home. You throw it outside the dumpster in your house, you walk back inside. From let's say the dumpster is 2 minutes, 3 minutes walking, 2 minutes walking from your house. You dump it in the dumpster. You say you say spirit of the dumpster. I'm dumping this. You will end up in a landfill, wherever you need to end up. All my stuff, you dump it in there, and then you go ahead. You walk straight until you get inside of the house. Do not turn back. If you forgot your phone or whatever, it's just your mind playing. You say, "Oh, did I forget my things in there and stuff?" You go inside. The moment you cross the threshold of your door, It's sealed. Okay, don't do this and go inside your home and say, it's done. Let me go ahead and look in the pocket if I left $1 in there, and then you go back in the dumpster and go look, yeah, and then take that clothes and then look in it and stuff. You know how people, you gotta tell them because they will do this. Take everything, put it in a bag, and throw it away, beloved. You know how people. It's simple, brethren. We explained this thing at least 7 times. Prepare early in the morning, beloved. Make sure you cannot. If you f this up, man, you're gonna have to wait another year to do it properly. Okay, and if you don't do it this year, that's fine. Once the Most High settle with your spirit, because this is how it is. Some of us are. I'm not gonna say advanced, but some of us are hell. We're not right in the head. Some of us are not right here. Some of us are not right. We don't give a crap. Whatever that the Most High throw at us, we take it. Whether it's hurt us, whether it heal us, we take it. Some of us, we're not too right in there. We just don't care. We cuckoo. We are peculiar, weird people. We are strangers, strange. This is a weird and son of a bitch. That's what it is. That's what we are. We are weird. Don't follow us because we were born weird. That's what it is. You know, a lot of people calling me out saying stuff. I'm like, dude, that's what it is. That's me. You know, hey, okay. Do not look back. Okay, the beloved sister Otilia told me about do not look back. I completely forget about it. You know, you will have, if I didn't say this, you will have some of our people will go back in the morning and then they will just dump the clothes and then say, all right, it's done. Go back, dig it up and wash it. I love this pair of clothes. Again, what I have on me right now, that's what I'm going to do it with. I have an old clothes or old shirt. I have many white shirt. I'm going to do it with that. If you live in an apartment, go throw it in outside trash. You live in a house, you cannot dig a hole, go it outside trash. You dig a hole, fine. You throw it in the trash, fine. Do not throw it inside of your house. Do you know how many people that contact me that they actually touch the anana by mistake? You know how many people that I'm receiving that touch the anana by mistake? A lot. A high number. You shouldn't be doing this. You should put the ananas somewhere that it no human hand can reach it. Put it on top of your book stand, your book, whatever. You know, put it somewhere inside of your closet, somewhere people cannot put it inside. I will advise you to put it inside of buy one of those lunch box or whatever. Is that what that is? Um one of those lunch bags that's a waterproof lunch bags, put it in there and put it somewhere, and then when it's time for you to throw it away, you just unzip it, dump it in there, you put another one and put it in there. Don't touch it, brothers, because now you're messing with, you shouldn't be buying no anana anyway. So you shouldn't be doing none of those nonsense that we are doing, because it's called energy. It will transfer to you. Now, because we finish with the summer solstice. Sol means sun, stis means stand still. The sun stands still. The sun is moving, the earth is moving. Both of them is moving. They are moving around each other. The planets, everything is moving. The stars, all of them. All of them. You may not believe this, but they do. If you take anything in your body, a drop of blood, you put it in the microscope, you'll see everything is moving. You are made of the universe. Everything is moving. To the Gentiles, or distant still, they don't understand our science. Anyway, the next solstice will be the winter solstice. The next solstice will be the winter solstice. Let me say this again. The next solstice will be the winter solstice. Now, what is the winter solstice? The winter solstice will be when the darkness gain victory over the light. Over here, there's no such thing as white magic and black magic. It doesn't exist. Magic has no color. Gentiles like to put color. Gentiles like to put color and everything. Big Judah was going on and that dude, like, no, I was like a white man and albino. Look, those people have no idea when they talk about no. Look, listen. If you are a white supremacist, you reading this book, they show you like as Noah was black, dark, like the angels. You will put this in there? Oh hell no! You will change. Yeah. Yeah, you'll change it. You're like, oh hell no, Noah is white. You'll put that white in. You know it's white. And all the children that came out of his white, for some reason, Ham come out of it. He was dark as hell. He got that curse on him, except for him that came out of him. He was a curse. He was a white man though, but he got cursed. He become black. But he was originally a white man that went wicked. Oh hell no! I will leave. No, I was white. No, I was black. Oh hell no! At least I'll put albino in there. Our people can make everything. See, Gentiles like to put color. Oh, that's black magic. That's white magic. That's light. There's no such thing like this. Magic is colorless. People do magic for interests, love, wealth, health. They do magic for love, for their interests, for wealth. They need money. Their love when they're in love and stuff. It's interesting. They will use both. Light and darkness. Over here, we use both. It's called equilibrium, spiritual equilibrium. Light gain victory over darkness tomorrow. And December 21st, the winter solstice, the portal will open. Now the darkness will gain victory over the light in December 24th. That's why the Gentiles have their Christmas Eve on December 24th, because that's the victory of darkness over the light. That's why they always rejoice. Hey, this is Christmas Eve, and we need to celebrate. That's not what they are doing. They actually swagger jaga all Christmas. They love the darkness and stuff. But during this time, what we do what we call a renewal. A complete. You have to, when it comes to those things, you do them every 6 months. Don't be doing the cook thing every 6 months. Okay, the posits on every 6 months. Okay, this is good for next year. Okay, in the winter, that is when the light is at its lowest point. The darkness will be victorious. Then we're going to use the energy from the darkness. How we're going to use the energy from the darkness? As a cloaking device. Magic is neither good or bad, just like energy. You need the female and the male to produce. Everything move. Every single thing in this universe move. When there's movement, there's creation. If you take a man and a woman, you put them in a womb, there's no movement, there will be no baking. You need movement to bake, to make this bread for the men, for the women to preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and the men do needed the dough. He need to move the dough, and then the women open the oven, the men put it in their closet and do a little this, a little move. There is production. Movement create creation. Like create creature. Everything move. And harmony. There's supposed to be a rhythm, There's supposed to be a rhythm. When you stagnate, you stay one place, you don't move, you eat. What will happen? Ask the truck drivers. You sit in one place like all day, eating, driving. You do a little bit of movement. Eating, driving. You accumulate it. Next thing you know, big leave, I ain't got nothing on you. If you stay in one place, you keep eating, you're going to be stagnant, you're going to be fat, you're going to be big. But when you move, you do a little exercise, you're dancing, everything in your body is working, you're sweating, that's what it is. The universe, everything moves. We are moving people. We are a rhythm people. That's why they have to keep you in the plantation and lock you up there so you won't move around. And then they tell you, oh boy, if we ever see you in this town, this is sundown town. Oh, don't you travel outside the United States. Everywhere they hate you. Tell you the truth, there are certain places, especially what you call Black American, you are being worshiping as God. You just don't know it. It's just our people are so big. They always, it's something in them. It's always, they have to bring the negative to you. They will never show you certain place they worship you as God because it's in them to worship you as God. In Japan, you have Japanese men and women that take like some kind of thing to turn themselves black, dark, so they can be just like you. Listen to hip hop. Well, they call it K-pop. There's no Pop mean popular music. Black people music is popular. And Korean K-pop and stuff like no, it's black folks music. That's how they. You need to ask when you go to a place. You need to show certain royalty, certain dominance. Don't be showing coward. Oh, everybody hate me over there. Somebody hate me. I was born in hatred, man. I never go to any other country, anybody disrespecting me. I told you, they always come up to me and ask me, how do you know so much? And they always assume I'm Black American. They say, is all of you all the same way? I'm like, yeah, we all those that smart and we're all the children of the mighty one. Wow. Our people always focus on the negative. When the mighty one gives them the positive, they will look, they will take the positive, they will flip it and then see that little bit of negative that's and they will take it, they cover the whole positive thing with it. Now, during the winter solstice, the darkness will have victory over the light. That's what it does. It's equilibrium. It's balance. Light have victory this now, but darkness have victory. Darkness had victory over 400 or 500 degrees. Now the light's going to have victory, but this time is forever. In December, brothers, don't be afraid. Darkness is beautiful. Darkness is good. Like we said before, when you're asleep, you close your eyes, you see darkness. When the baking is getting good, you close your eyes, there is darkness. When you taste something that is good, this is good, darkness. When you're praying, you close your eyes, you call darkness is very powerful. It has its use. Everything has its use. Everything is created for a purpose, even the mighty pig. I already told you what the pig can do. Do not afraid of the darkness. Somebody chasing you, you run and you go hide in the darkness. You turn off the light so that person won't see. That person is in darkness, he can see. You can use this darkness to blind your enemy. That's what it is. It is the truth. Now, when the portal is open on December 21st, the sun is getting lower. 22nd is getting lower. At December 24th, it reaches lowest peak. Now the darkness have victory over it. That is why certain nations usually have victory over us when the sun reach the lowest peak. That's why they know astrology. They know when to go ahead and instigate our people. A certain time of the year, they sent quote unquote the women or the men to instigate our people so they will go ahead and worship other gods. So they will attack us because they know this time they have the best chance to eliminate our brethren. And December 24th, when the sun are desires, you can do what they call a renewal thing. Let me tell you. There's a sister. Again, beloved, you can leave anytime you wish. We're done with the whole thing. There's a sister in Louisiana. The sister was having issue with her house, hurricane insurance, don't want to pay Haitian stuff. The sister reached out to the nation. We prayed for her, and I told her to do certain things, and she did it. She sent me certain things, and then we had our boy working on it for her. Okay, we have our own lawyer, and we have the masters. Okay, we have our own lawyer. If you are, I'm repeating this, if you are going to a court battle, do not go alone. If you wish, we have our lawyer. We can send you his information. You talk to him. But if better you want victory over everything, you want this person to go in peace and leave you alone, and you have your victory, we have our boy. We have our men here. We have our own team. It's time for you to beat those people in their own game. Let us know how we can assist you. We are here to serve. We have the science of the stars. When you go to some people say, oh, well, you got to go to the Black Dictionary law and stuff like that. Nah, you make sure your victory is sealed in the spiritual realm first. Then you just go to the with your Zaboka. If you catch my drift, you go with your Zaboka and everything. They just a sister in the Bahamas. Her and her husband, they went to court. They didn't even find his. They look in this stuff. Wait, all right. What's your name again? My name is this. There's nothing for you here, sir. Please, can you leave the courtroom? Him and his wife left. They didn't find nothing for him. If the enemy is calling you to court, trying to take away that little blessing that you have, trying to sue you and stuff like that, you got power now. Things that they forbid you to do, you know how they work now. I know how this planet work. I know how the moon work, and I'm gonna use their energy to fight you. But then again, everything, hey, scratch my back, I scratch your back if you catch my drift. Now, I told the sister to do something. The sister did the parsley so-called bath. Some people out there, you probably don't have all those ingredients to do all those crap we just did. Say, you can do your parsley bath, the parsley and cinnamon. The sister did it. The sister said the first day that she did, she can feel the energy. She saw the darkness literally walk out of her home. She followed it. She saw the darkness get out of her house. Brother Jay, Brother Jay called for those people. For those people that listen to the stuff. Brother Jay called. He literally felt 50 pounds get off of him. He felt light. That's what I felt when I did the high voice sub. I felt so light. My skin was so refined. I felt so smooth. I'm like, damn, what is this? It's the energy. You felt so good. I'm like, yo, that's like the cleanest shower I ever took. Okay, so the sister did the parsley bath. Another brother did the parsley and the cinnamon bath. The Most High create all the element here. All you have to do is to get the knowledge and activate them. Like we said again, if any one of you out there, your life been nothing but garbage, not to make fun of you, your life been nothing but crap. Everything that you did. I got brethren and sister, wife and husband that went through a lot. Right now, they are doing a lot better. They are doing a lot better. They are making a hell of a lot more progress. There was a sister. The sister was homeless. Now the sister have her own house, paid for 14 months. Okay, 14 months. The beloved sister Maria Baptiste is in the midst. She can tell you. The sister was almost getting homework. She did what she needed to do. She called up upon her power, and the Most High sent the angel. They give her victory. Some of our brethren and sisters, they're having victory now because the power is on their side. And they're having no mercy. They're having no mercy. Our brethren having no mercy out there. They use the power accordingly. They don't abuse it. They just use it. No mercy. Now, beloved, let me tell you something. One thing I do not like to speak about is one of our brothers getting mistreated in the media. They get shut down and stuff. We have remedy for those things. We can stop this. However, we cannot stop this in our own will. For instance, let's say if a brother, the police did something to him and then it online. And then one of our people in the nation go to the parents of this man or this woman. For instance, that young lady that got shot, that young pregnant woman. And then you go to them, you say, do you want justice? Your son or your daughter was murdered. We can give you justice. The mighty one can give you justice. Nah, Jesus will handle it. They after that bag. When in fact, not only they can get justice in the bag, they after the bag. Jesus will handle it. Or I don't know. God will handle it. But if the parents, it has to be the people, they have to come, brothers. They have to say, we want justice. And you will see. You will see what will happen to this so-called police officer and his family. Then you will see a drastic reduction in our black men, black women getting shot down. Because our people don't want it. And we cannot force our way upon them. If it happened to a brother or sister in the nation, they come to us, done deal. The black judge is in the midst. There will be total judgment and victory. There will be total judgment and what needs to be done. But the person have to consent to it, say, yeah, I need help. But our people, they don't want that. This information is spooky. They don't understand there is light, there's darkness. There's what you're calling angel and demon, negative, positive. Each of them has their stuff. When we did something, the Most High sent the angel of death upon us and kill us and do all sort of things. When we do something right, He send the angel of light come and heal us, Raphael and all that. Why can't you? He gave you this power to use it. Why can't you do this? When the enemy did something to you, you're still marching. You're still asking why they don't love us. Why they are evil? Why they are that? You don't play with fire, man. Over here, man, we play with fire, son. Anyway, if anybody out there, the so-called WS did you injustice, reach out to our people. Bring the proof. We will show you the power of the mighty one. We'll make an example out of them. But you have to consent. Our people have to say, okay, well, yeah, this has to happen and stuff. As long as they don't want to use the power that the mighty one give it to them, hey, it's gonna still happen, man. Okay. Now everybody understand the winter solstice, all right? Everybody understand the summer solstice and the winter solstice. Everybody understand that. One is the light have victory over the darkness, and the others is light, darkness have victory over the light. Tandem. They both work each other. Equilibrium, duality, balance. Now you have four, so to speak, not summer solstice, not solstice, but you got the equinoxes. There is the spring equinox, and then what the other one? Is that two of them? I'm not quite sure. I've been studying this stuff. There is the spring equinox, and there is another one. Equinox go up and down. I think equinox go lateral, and then solstice go up and down. Yeah, solstice go up and down in equinox. Vernal, is that what that is? Fall or vernal? Yeah, there's the spring equinox or the autumn equinox. It's two of them. Each of them have their own function. Look at the sky. At least by now, you should know what you are. You should know your guardian angel. You should know when your day is. For instance, after that, I'm going to let you guys go, okay? This is lead. Which planet that have lead? Give me the name in Hebrew. Well, give me the name in English and Hebrew. This thing is heavy, brethren. Fall equinox and the other equinox. This is lead. You may not be able to see it. This is 99% lead. What? No. Really, brother? Jupiter is not lead. Mercury is mercury. Come on, brethren. Lead, the metal for this planet. Anybody? Really? Lead is not mercury. No, Pluto is way too far. Wow. That's lead. Thank you. Saturn. Is that what that is? Is that Saturn? Yes, Saturn. No, Mars is iron. Lead is Saturn. This thing is heavy, man. Lead is super heavy. Okay, this is tin. No, this is iron. Sorry about that. This is iron. This is Mars. Lead is Saturn. Damn it. Where is it? There we go. This is Fe. This is iron. You may not be able to see it, but it says Fe. Fe mean iron. This is the periodic element. This is alchemy, okay? This is the periodic table. Mars is iron. Mercury is Mercury. Mercury is really easy. Iron. Ferrous. There's one of my favorite superhero from the Legion of Superhero. His name is Pharaoh Lad. Anybody familiar with Pharaoh Lad here? I got the only nerds come back here anyway. This is iron. This is lead. This is heavy. I got copper here. What's my copper? Copper is so Venus, if I'm not mistaken. I got copper. The only thing I can get is mercury and gold. The gold, I got silver though. Silver is for the moon. Okay. All right. Let me go over it. If I made a mistake, I not tell you how to use it. Well, how I use it. Saturn is lead. Well, we'll begin with Sunday. In fact, the sun is gold. Okay, that's the metal of the sun, gold. The moon, Monday, is silver. Mars is iron. Mercury is Mercury. Again, Mercury is the weirdest planet in all of them. Mercury is Mercury, the metal. Jupiter is tin. You might heard the beloved brother Big Judah find out that he's a Zedekite. He's a Jupiterian, the class of royalty. Where that's where they choose the king. That's where they always choose the queen. That's where they always choose the leaders. That's where they came from. Okay, they are the Jupiterian out there, Zedekite. That is why you can feel certain authority in certain things because that's what it is. Okay, and Jupiter is called Zedekite. Mars is Madim. Okay, a lot of people have been giving me crap like, yo, you are worshiping the god of the enemy. Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, we taught them those things. Hey, that's not even their name. Okay, all right. I believe the name, somebody put the name in Hebrew for us here. The sun is Shemesh. Okay, the moon is, I think the moon is Logoivia. Somebody put all the name in Hebrew, okay? Put them in like Venisical. I think Mercury is Kokav, okay? There's Kokavites, Shemeshites, Logoavites, Zedekites. Saturn is Shabbatai. Saturn is Shabbatai. There's Shabbatite. I believe Brother Eliezer is a Kokavite because he's a Mercurian. The moon is Levna height. Okay. The moon is Lebanahite. The people that are born on Monday, they are Lebanahites. Okay. Mercury is Kokav, the Kokavites. Okay, that's how you need to start referring yourself. Like I'm a Shemeshite because and stuff. Mars is Madim. Okay, well, the Madimite. Okay. In Hebrew, there's so many names for the moon. Okay, Mercury is a Kokavite. Okay, let me see. Shabbatai is Saturn. Zedekite is Jupiter. Madim is Mars. Noga is Venus. Kokav is Mercury. Levana is the moon. For instance, the people that were born on Saturday are Shabbatite. The people that were born on Thursday are Zedekites. The people that were born on Tuesday are Madimites. The people that were born on Friday are Kokavites. The people that were born on Wednesday are Levanahites. The people that were born on Monday are the people that was born on Monday are Levanahites. So those are names we come up with, brothers. Those are information that beam straight out of our mind. Jupiter is a Zedekite. Zedek. Okay, Zedek means Jupiter. That was their name, but they changed them into Jupiter and stuff like that. Sunday is Shemashite. So if you're a Sunday person, you're what they call the people that always don't compete with the Sunday person. Don't do this. No, Friday is not Kokavite. Friday is Venus. Friday is what is Venus? One weird planet, man. That thing was right there in my zodiac sign when I was born. Terrible. You know, you got Venus and your planet plus your guardian and angel is jail. Yeah, you're done. Noga Heights. The Venus is Noga Heights. So now we will no longer refer it as Jupiterian or Sunday. We will refer it as Zedekite, Noga Heights, Shemeshite, Madimite, um, Lohaganites, or Lena Heights. All right? Everybody got that? This beloved sister Mama T, she will make a PDF of that, or the sister Kayla can make one. They will send it to us. We will drop it out there, and then you will know who you are when it comes to this. Okay, Noga Heights or Venusian. All right, because I'm being receiving a lot of crap. People like, okay, well, you are worshiping. Nah, man, we after knowledge. Okay, some of people they love this thing. They love knowing those stuff. You know what that is, brothers? Let me tell you. When you, for instance, let me take the next person that says something about Wednesday. Wednesday, it's Kokavite. Let's say you are a Kokavite. You are a Kokavite, that means you were born in Wednesday. And now Zedek is in Aries. Zedek is Jupiter. Jupiter spent 12 months in each zodiac sign, so to speak. Now, what can you do? If Jupiter is in a zodiac sign and you were born, let's say you are a Zedek. If you are a Zedek or Zedekite, and then Jupiter is in Aries, if you are a Zedekite and you are in Aries and Jupiter is in Aries right now, damn, you know how many things you can do? The energy you can draw from this? Even if you are a Zedekite, so to speak, but Jupiter is not in your sign. Let's say if you're a Zedekite, you are a Gemini, but Jupiter is not in Gemini, he's in Aries. You know how you can harness this power? Every Thursday on the Thursday hour. Now, every Thursday, you look in the Thursday at the Thursday hour, you make a specific things. For instance, if you're a Zedekite on Thursday, today's Thursday, at the Thursday hour, you dress in all blue and all, and then you got your team, you trace the pentacle of Jupiter, you supercharge your candle, and then you call the proper angel that is over Jupiter. Is it Zedekiel? Isn't Zedekiel over Jupiter? You call the archangel the angel, plus you call the angel that is over the hour, and then you say, "This is my demand, this is my command. Go execute it." It will work. If you are a Kokavite or Mercurian on Wednesday, you wait until your hour come in the day. Each of you have your own hour in the day. You have it 3 times. For instance, today's Thursday. For the whole day of Thursday, there's the hour for the Shemeshites out there. There's hours for the Kokavites. So you wait for your hours, and specifically, you call the angels that was born in your day. You say, "Listen, I want you to go over there, wreck shop, give me the hish." Each of those angels has their own specific things that they do. And each of those days, Solomon tell you each of the, like Venus, if you're gonna do anything for love and stuff, friendship and stuff, Jupiter is mainly for wealth. I love Mercury because it's for intelligence and communication. That is why yesterday I had so many things downloading me, studying, and things are beaming into my head so fast. So that's what happened. Each of you, whether you are Shemeshite, you are a Leganite, a Kokavite, a Zedekite, a Shabbatite, and a Madimite, all of you have your own hour. Know your hour. Now, you know that exact time you personally you can pray for yourself. You supercharge your candle. You call all the spirit that are up to come down, and all the spirit that are down to come up. You make a DNA. All right. You make a DNA with it. You encoded the message. You twist it, twist it up on this side, and then once you reach down, you flip it, and you don't twist it the same way though. You twist it the other way, and then it's formed DNA. Then what you're doing, you say DNA helix. That's how you do. You encoded this with DNA helix, and then you lighted it up, and then the message will go up. You do this in your hours. You call your angels, whatever angels that is over this hour. However, for those of you that know your own guardian angel, put the hours of your own guardian angel. Mine is Jeliel is 12:19 a.m. until to 12:40. 12:20 to 12:40. That's when my personal guardian angel is available to speak to me. Mine is 12:20. Jeliel is number 2 of the guardian angel, the angel of love and conciliation. Terrible angel to have as your guardian angel, man. At 12:20 to 12:40. Sister Anita, hers is 3:40 a.m. They only can stay for 20 minutes, okay? You cannot, when you call the spirit, you converse to them, you cannot hold them there for an hour. Make sure before you communicate with your guardian angel, you write your whatever that you want, you write it down first. One question per session. And you don't call them every day. Once in a while, you communicate with them. Damaya is 9:20. Is it 9 p.m. or 9? La Uvia is okay. La Uvia is 3:19 p.m. to 3:39 a.m. That's a specific hour. 19 minutes. 19 minutes. 19 minutes is a lifetime, brothers. 19 minutes is multiple thousand, literally millions of years in a spiritual realm. You see, you cannot call them and then stuff like that. R Bailey is 2 and 2 a.m., 5 and 5 a.m. Princess Lily is 7, 5:20 a.m. Some of you hours, some of you are very lucky. Your guardian angel hour fell exactly in your own day hour. For instance, if you are like a Shemeshite on Sunday, the hours of Sunday is, let's say it's 3 a.m. and your angels come at 3 a.m. You fully loaded right there. You got too many soldiers came in and waiting to serve you, and then you just give them come in. For the person that say they would like to know what tribe you're coming from, we will tell you how many of us. Beloved, before I move in, am I boring the nation? Do you want me to continue? It's been 2 hours. I don't want to be here 4 or 5 hours, talking hish there and nobody learning anything. Nobody learning anything. Am I boring you, brethren? Should I keep on trucking or should I pick this up tomorrow? All right. Let the people speak. Should we move on, beloved? All right, then. All right. The people are spoken. Let us continue. Now, if you wish to know what tribe you came from, we have an exercise. Our beloved brother, a lot of us did this, okay? Our beloved sister, beloved brother Jose Morales. You can see brother Jose is in the church sometime. His wife live in Brazil, okay, so to speak, and the wife contact us, and she did what they call the SIC. We have an exercise here called the SIC, and then it is from one of the homework. This is how you know what tribe you came from. Okay, many of our people did it. They received the answer. I will show it. I will brush on that, show it, because if you just came in here, those information, it's not. I'm not being rude, brethren. Okay, it's a spiritual cell phone. Okay, SIC, a spiritual internet cell phone, or SC, a spiritual cell phone. I'm not trying to be rude to you. Those things are a little bit too much. Okay, it's just I know you're excited, you want to do it, but trust me, you really don't want to do stuff, to do things. All right. Their beloved brother, wife did the spiritual cell phone. And it revealed unto her certain things that I cannot say here because it was private. She find out that she formed the class of the people that is supposed to study the law, the class that Moses came from, Aaron came from. She formed that class. And then they told her, okay, that's how she find out. All right, if you know this class, you can put it in there. And the sister was overjoyed. The sister cried, and then she's at peace with that. Okay, that's what they reveal unto her. Again, they will show you who you are in a vision or a dream. Okay, she's what they call a Levite, so to speak. She looked nothing what the so typical Haitian. She looked nothing like that, but she's from the class. She's a priestess, so to speak. She has certain ability to do things that we men are doing. Just like we told you, there's a sister here. She has a granddaughter. I love that kid. She's an oracle, brethren. And we have another sister in the nation. The sister has the power to lift up siege from a city. You know what that means, brethren? We have a brother that can heal people's eyes. That is his skills. He is a healer, but his specific skills is to heal people's eyes. He can whatever eye disease that you have, he can heal it. Whatever disease you can do it. It's rarely we have an oracle, but the sister is just a little child. Okay, she's a Shemashite. She's an oracle, and I was like, wow, I love this kid, man. You know, so the sister has the ability to lift up siege from a city. For instance, if Jacob's trouble ever, if those people ever think about coming Jacob's trouble in the hood, the sister can come up there and raise her hand upon the heaven. Okay, Sensei give her some word of power, and she can say those words, and then the whole squadron from heaven will drop. All the angels will drop in the mist. Boom! If you ever play God of War, you see when the Spartan drop, and then all the angels will drop right there, sword in hand and spears, and they will push everybody back. That's the power the sister has. Amazing. Amazing. The sister has this power. You know, Sensei, like, where'd you get those people? I'm like, hey man, I don't get them. They just show up. Anyway, the sister that that made the SI the spiritual cell phone, they reveal unto her she was a so-called a Levite. She came with peace, she come at peace with that. There's another sister in the nation, okay? The sister did hers, they revealed to her she's from the tribe of Joseph. And the tribe of Joseph, there's two tribes two tribes that come from the loin of Joseph, Ephraimites and Manassites. Okay, she is what they call a Josephite or a Ephraimite or a Manassite. That's where she is. They revealed that to her. Another sister did hers, but she asked for those one of you that the sister, beloved sister, she's the mother of the jour. I always forget the name of the sister. The sister did it. The angel literally come to her right in her room. Which one of you remember the video? If you can put the link of the sister that did hers, the angel literally come in her room. She asked a very specific question to the angel. I'm not making this up, man. People think I'm making this up. For those of you that been here, you hear the testimony. The angel literally pop up and get to her. And she asked the angel one question. She said, will I see the kingdom? Will I see it again? Will I see my father's kingdom? Will I be there? And the angels tell her, yes, you will, swan light. The angel, again, I'm not, you can see the thumbnail that I use for this video. That's when the sister said, that's how it is. That's how the energy, the lightning bolt. She said, like, if you see that movie Powder, I will give this as a homework. You might want to watch this movie Powder. This white albino kid that's attracted to lightning. I watched this movie when I was a kid. So the sister, she said that. I don't make this up, brothers. For those of you saw it, the people here, they can talk about it. That's how we take this thing require a massive amount of energy. Okay? If you want to do this, if you wish to know what tribe you come from or whatever, okay, this thing is not there for that. This exercise is there if you want to know anything that happened in the past or if you are curious to know something that's going to happen in the future. It will show unto you in a vision. The spiritual cell phone is there if you want to know any question that happened in the past, and if you want to know anything that will happen in the future, it will show on to you in a vision. But you have to call the right angel. You have to ask one question. The simplest way to do this, you will take a glass, an empty glass, you will take an empty glass. Could be any glass. You will open the four corner. Of course, we are the children of the light. Since we're going to have victory tomorrow over the darkness, we never work in darkness. Before you move, before you begin any magical thing or whatever, even when you're study, you have your candle light. How do you light your candle? Anybody can tell us? How do you light your candle? Mm-hmm. Just waiting for the people. Since you are looking for knowledge, you are looking for positiveness. If the beloved brother Larry is in the midst, help us with the Latin verse, okay? We are weird over there. We already told you. We're going to transmute the fire because this is a spirit of light. Matches, I know you are spirit. I calling you today for a demonstration. Come in peace. In the beginning, there was light. See those two fires? They are not the same. This fire is transmutation. This is not a regular fire. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, all right. This is done. You transmute the fire. When you say let there be light, the mighty one says, this is a powerful thing, brothers. Let there be light. You strike the match towards you. The energy come to you. But if you've been in an argument and stuff and you don't want this negative energy on you, or you just, you get into some baking process with somebody, like, hey, I want this impurity to get off of me, you strike the matches away from you. Dixique deus fiat lux e facta es lux. Lux. Dixique deus fiat lux e facta es lux. The mighty one say, let there be light. And in fact, it was light. When you transmute your fire, you light up your candle. Then you light up your candle, you're ready to begin. You take the water, you take another candle, another white candle, you go to east, you ask for permission, you ask the 24 angel to assist you. This have a spirit in it. You tell it, by the power of the horrible and terrible one, I banish all impurity, all evil spirit, all impure spirit that is in there. May you going to serve me and do my will according to what I want. You say the same thing to the candle. Now you take your candle. That is, if you want to know what spirit that is with you. Again, children, beloved, while I'm doing this, tell me what children play with and what they don't play with. And I'll tell you why children don't play with this. And it's already getting hot. So you take your thumb, you put it, and then you start speaking. All praises to the Most High. You say the name, Iye, Awa, whatever you wish. I would like to know what spirit. But I would like to know my guardian angel. I would like to know what tribe I came from and stuff like that. You do everything. I would like to know. I want you to send me one of your angels to come and reveal to me what tribe I came from or what my guardian angel is. You record it that way. Children don't play with fire. Children play with toys. Be very careful. And then what you're performing here, it's called you're charging the candle. You're supercharging it with the DNA elixir. This is a spiritual tape recorder. You record on side A and then you flip it down. You call all the spirit, all the angels that are up to come and all the angels that are down to come back up. And then you twist it to the other side to form a DNA elixir. Once you're done, you take this, you put it inside. You put it inside your thing, okay? And then you pour a little water in it. You put the water, I'll say, not even half a cup, a quarter of a cup. You light it up, and then you say, I want this my guardian angel to come talk to me and reveal to me what tribe I'm coming from. Be very careful. You might not like the answer. Don't play with fire, man. I'm gonna tell you why. A candle holder and a mason jar is that's perfect. If you can have a candle holder, that will be perfect because most of the time the candle will not stick, it will fall. Now, when you light this and then you go to sleep, you can do this at night only. If you could do this in the hour of your angel or in the hour of the day of the birth and your day, for instance, today's, if you're a Zedekite, you do it at the Zedekite hour, okay? At the Zedekite day, which is today, Thursday, and at the hour of Thursday, you did this, you go to sleep. Shit. All right. Well, hey, you're the one that asked for this. You go to sleep. At some point, again, beloved, let me say this. If you're going to do this, make sure you got everything clean. You wear you clean the room, everything in that. You clean the room, you wear some white clothes, you clean your bed, you cover your bed in white sheet. You don't bake because baking is not dirty, brothers. It's just the energy that you release, both men and the women. You don't bake, plus you don't want any residue to left on you. It will be, there's no baking, all right? No baking, no self-baking, none of this nonsense because it will mess the energy. When you bake, it's a massive amount of energy that you release. Did you know there's a proper time for you to bake for pleasure and a proper time for you to bake for reproduction? All right? You don't do anything. No profane act. Don't do anything, and don't get involved with the Negro. Try to get into an argument. Hey, what the hell? You eat the last bits of pizza and all like that. I'm gonna stab you in your ass and all. You have to be very calm. Again, it's not a dirty thing. It's an energy. You need all your energy because what you're about to do, you're going to go, an entity going to come there. And if you involve, you might as well want to kick the husband out of the womb because you like, honey. No, I respect the Most High. I ain't gonna do his tonight. And in the middle of the night, he's watching you in that nice white dress and thinking and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, just 1 minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, clean myself, and purify and stuff like that. You have to control your emotion, man. Don't get involved with Negroes. Hey man, hey, Big Levi said this, and then some. You saw a video, somebody bashing me. It totally knocked you off your concentration. Okay? You put this on your nightstand or somewhere safe. If you have cats in your house, you might want to put this somewhere the cats won't get there. And then you go to sleep. When the masters, one of the masters that taught us those things, he was saying this. A guy was there. He wasn't one of us. He heard of it just like some of the people that come here. This sounds amazing. And they want to try it too. And he went home. He did the same thing that they told him. And then in the middle of the night, somebody called his name. He woke up. He saw a giant black man, a giant dude in a white dress with giant wings, illuminated the room and say, "Here I am. What do you want?" The dude looked out. The dude bolted off the bed. He got out of the room with the door locked. No one know how he got out of the room. The dude runs so fast. He crossed the high 95. He didn't get hit by a car. The dude crossed the mighty Mississippi River without his feet getting wet. The dude bolted off screaming like a cat. Dude run from one state and landed to another state. The dude pick up the phone. He called his cousin. He said, "Yo, what the hell? What on earth happened?" He called one of the masters and said, "Are you out of your fucking mind? I think I died." He had to call people to check. He said, "I'm here. Hey, yo, you can see me?" He said, "Yeah, I can see you. Touch me." "I'm alive." He said, "What happened?" Say, "I saw this man. This man was so tall that he had to somewhat spiritually lift off the room so he can make room for this energy." He said, "You almost killed me, man. Why didn't you warn me?" And the master said, "Are you out of your freaking? This is the person that is with you. You just have a tall one. Some of us are short one. Some of us they are people. You should have tell it to appear unto me as a beautiful form that will not scare me," which he did. And the dude say, "Man, hey, Negro, I'm not into this session. Don't you ever tell me." The guy said, "Okay." The master said, "Who are you, man? You're not in my class. I don't know you." The guy said, "Yeah, I was listening to you, but I thought I could have done it too and stuff." That is what's going to happen to some of you if you do this. Don't be calling me, say, "Big Levi, there's a giant dude, glowing eyes with a beautiful crown upon his neck. All his teeth is gold and silver. His eyes glowing. He looked like he got a giant crystal in his chest that are shining. He's wearing a armor of gold. He had a sword in his hand. Get him out of my room." Don't be calling me for this, man. Children don't play with fire, son. They play with toys. You are on certain ground right here, man. And some of our people did this. Some of the stuff that was sharing to me, I cannot share it with the nation. A beloved sister shared a dream with me. Beloved sister Alexis, we cannot share it with the nation because it's too heavy. This was a homework. All right, my coconut is My coconut is still there. It's rotten and stuff like that. Anyway, now that's probably one of the way you can do this. The other way you can do that is to take a parchment or a white piece of paper. It depends, but I will highly recommend a virgin parchment. Please put the beloved sister Maya phone number and email in there so the people can call and order your parchment. Okay, this is what I'm talking about when I say parchment. Whoops. Uh-oh. All right. This is a parchment, a piece of parchment. And this piece of parchment, because we are the children of the light, we don't walk in darkness. You will pull up your that's the parsley. You will pull up your candle. You will transmute your fire. You will turn it on. You will light it up. You should have a giant candle at your house, a giant candle. That's the candle that you use. If your element is fire, you need to master this element. Light your candle the same way that you do, whether you transmute the fire and stuff, but the spirit will come in peace. You will take this piece of paper. It's called a parchment. Which one of you already have your parchment? There are many things you can do. Which one of you have not get a parchment at all? Or you didn't even know what the hell that is? If your element is water, you will need a glass of water next to you and a mason jar and stuff. Okay, most people have their parchment. If you don't have one, contact the beloved sister. Don't grieve the sister. Go in peace to the sister. Okay, if you don't have a parchment, call the sister. Ask her in peace. Okay, the beloved sister Israel talked last. Okay, when she did this, her angel appeared. Okay, this is called a spiritual cell phone. There are many ways to do it. The simplest way I'll show you. All right. Okay, for the people that don't know what a parchment is, you might want to get one just in case. You're gonna get a big piece. You cut it in 4 pieces or whatever how many pieces. And this piece of paper, okay, I have multiple circles here. I don't know if you can see them. I practice every day and stuff like that. Perfected your craft. My element is fire. I'm Aries. Okay. All right. I light up always when you're practicing, brothers, because you're treading upon holy ground right here, son. You're treading on holy ground here, man. Again, I have to stress this out. I don't want you, you know, our people. You know what they will do? They will take this and put the name of a demon in there purposely and call this demon and ask for money. And then when this demon did something today, say, "Oh, Big Leaf, I did this." I don't know, man. I didn't know what demon names over there. And then now it's on me. He wants to kill me. For those of you, if you didn't know this, all of you have your guardian angel. You were born with it. You were also born with a demon. This demon is the one that effed up your life. This is why you cannot do anything, because your demon have victory over you. When you do your bath tomorrow, say you want your guardian angel to have victory over your demon. Which one of you did not know you had a demon? You were born just like you were born with a guardian angel. You were born with a demon. Balance. That's what it is. I didn't make this up. That's how the Most High made it. You were born with a struggle. It's because the struggle be nurtured. Is that what that is? Nurtured and nursing into you. Which one of you did not know this? Because I do not want to confuse anyone here. Yeah, each of you, if you did, which one of you did not know this? I'm assuming all of you knew this. At this point, if you did not know, let us know. So we will tell you, because the Hesh is here, man. Hey. You see, the moment everybody know their demons, they become intimidated. You will see things work a lot better for you now. They are running away because they cannot, they don't know. Yeah, man. Okay, for I believe C Rich did not know this. You have a demon that were born with you, C Rich. Just like you have a guardian angel, you also have a demon. I explained this to the people. We do not want to confuse anyone. Like the reason why your life being hell because you have a demon stalking you. That's what it does. Now they cannot hide. The moment you know that, you spook them. You see, when you strike a match into the darkness it fled. And then the demon, they will obey you. But you are not in that stage yet. You're treading on holy ground now, man. All right. As the children of the light, we do not walk in darkness. You will light up your main candle, and then you will put it wherever you light the candle, and then you ready to begin. In your parchment, you're going to trace a circle. You will need some holy instruments to do this, or you can do it freehand. Okay, this is very serious. This is what you're going to do. I'm just do this freehand. You're going to trace one circle. All right, you're going to trace one circle. Doesn't need to be perfect, but it need to be close. All right, for those of you that wanted what tribe you came from, you trace one circle. All right, inside of this one circle, you trace another circle. This is called a spiritual cell phone. All right, inside of it, you trace a circle. All right, and then at the end of it, you make this line. All right, this is the antenna. All right, this is a spiritual antenna. All right, and the spiritual antenna, you're going to attach two signal. This is the negative signal you put in there. Let me see. Oh crap, am I doing this right? Yes, the negative signal and the positive signal. Okay, negative signal and positive signal. Wakanda forever or whatever crap. Am I doing this right? You know what? Let me double check because this thing could have escaping me. I want to know if I'm doing this thing right. Okay. Give me a cell phone. I almost say give me a cell phone. Okay. SIC. Is that what that is? Okay. All right. Yeah. I am doing this right. I am doing this right. Okay. You put two energy in top, negative and positive. And now because you put the antenna and the antenna have negative and positive, then you will put all four energy in it. Okay. You will put all the four energy. Okay. Okay, you make a plus sign on top, okay, like a cross, okay. All right, so this is north, south, east, and west, and then this is east at top, okay. The energy is coming the east, the male and the female, positive and negative coming there. Now you're going to seal those two sides. All right, you're going to do it exactly the way that I do it. Do it exactly like that. Don't change anything, okay. Okay, you're going to do this. All right, the same way that you did it. This is a spiritual cell phone. This, excuse me, you can ask question that you curious about. Who is Big Levi? Is he a liar? Is he working for Satan? I don't know why would somebody will check me on a spiritual cell phone. I check yourself before you wreck yourself. I say this all the time. Now, inside of the circle, you will write your full name. For instance, whatever that brother or this sister name is, C Rich or whatever. You write your full name in there. Of course, you're not gonna put your YouTube name. You're gonna write your full name inside. C Rich or C Richie or whatever. or John Doe or John or Jane Doe. You write your full name there. Then you what you write your question. What tribe I came from? That's it. What tribe I came from? One question. That's it. You're going to do this and that. Once you've done this, excuse me, you're going to put inside a circle the name of your guardian angel. I will put Jolie in it because I'm not gonna put the name of the angel in there because I'm gonna throw this away. I'll put Jolie in there, the name of my guardian angel. That's not the name. I just put the fake name in there because this is holy work. Okay, you call your guardian angel. Please put your guardian angel in there if you choose to do this. Do not put in archangel. If your guardian angel turn out to be an archangel, okay, good. Do not put Metatron. Do not put anything high. Okay? And then you face east. You say a prayer. Heavenly Father, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Wisdom is in your house. Love and knowledge is staying with you. Can you please, mighty one? And I petition you. I supplicate your knowledge. Can you send me the name of the angel, your angel that I wrote in this parchment, to come and answer my question? Please. In the name of Yahweh, and your great name and terrible name, in the name of Yahweh Shai, your Jesus Christ, whatever you want to say, this is on you. Amen. Selah, Selah, Selah. You focus, you concentrate it. You take this piece of paper, you fold it. Well, it's no, this piece right, this. You take this piece of paper, and then you're going to sleep on your right side with this on your right ear. And then your answer will reveal to you. I don't know how. Some people have vision. A sister, literally, her angel come in her room. Physically. She saw it. Mine, I didn't even have time. I asked a question. I was doing a bunch of scumbag stuff. The question literally beamed into my head. That's how we all getting so advanced in astrology and things. That's what I asked. It's been revealed unto me. Those things about Joshua stopping the sun and things, it been revealed unto me. I didn't even finish doing mine. It's been revealed. I just finished mine the other day. And that's why I get it, all those answers and things I didn't know. They just beam into my head really fast. This is not for children. This is not for play. Let me tell you why it's not for play. If you put any name in there, any name of any deceased person, it will appear to you. You put a name of a demons in there. You tell the mighty one to send one of those demons, this demon will pop up on you. It cannot hurt you though, but I cannot guarantee that. If you put the name of a demon, because some of you will do it for money, you will call the demon that give wealth, and then you will try to strike a deal. This demon will appeal to you. You'll say, what do you want? Whatever that you do from now on, from this point, because a lot of people, what they do, brothers, they tricked you into telling them something. It's, oh, I'm going to use this knowledge for good. Then they use it for wickedness. You can say certain other prayers. You can say, angel, angel, guardian angel, come to me in peace. Come in a beautiful voice. Come in a beautiful form. Come like a beautiful woman, a beautiful man, a handsome man that will not scare me. Come in a form that will not scare me. If it come like a giant, beautiful bird, a little puppy. But if you don't tell it to come, especially the demons, When you put the demon in there, they appear like a giant snake, a giant goat with snake tail and stuff like that. This is a spiritual cell phone. Just like in your cell phone, you can call Big Levi, you can call 911, you can call your friend, you can call your mom, you can call your father, your husband, you can call the entire world anywhere. It's your private phone. You use it however you like. Over here, we told you the light, the darkness. We give you the attack and the counter attack. You wish to call a demon and consult with this demon for knowledge and money? The demons have a knowledge. If you didn't know that, it's the knowledge that they had, they gain from the mighty one. They become too proud. They think they know better than the Most High. They rebel against him. A lot of our people, they are demons too. They get this little knowledge or one book they've been studying for 3 years. Oh, this is on you, sir. I am not telling you don't do this. This is on you. You wish to call some other angels and ask for something specific. For instance, I will highly recommend the spiritual cell phone if you are dealing with repentance. There is an angel that is good for repentance. Let me get it here. Sorry, beloved. I know I'm taking too much of your time, and it's already 49 minutes, David. Okay. All right. For instance, if you're grieving, you want number 40, the angel number 40, God of consolation. Again, those 72 names are the name of the mighty one. If an angel show up to you, it's the mighty one that show up to you. It's a part of him. That is why you need to be very careful. You don't disrespect the angels. um, you don't do that. If you are grieving, you lost someone, you are in a perpetual grief, you can call number 40. You wrote it in there, which is, I'm not going to say the name, but I say the number. God of consolation. Define the word consolation. And then you put your name, you say, I want you to come and show me how to get rid of this grief or console me. It will come. If you did something that was horrible and terrible against the Most High, you want repentance, you can use this angel. What is it? Uh, oh boy. I believe the one of change, God of change, number 37, I believe. And if you want to know the truth about something, you want the truth about something, you can call 47. God who indicates the truth. You want the truth about who stole your cell phone, who stole your birth certificate, that blessing. Consolation, the action or process of formally consolating or discussing. To comfort, right? Is that what that is? This book, it's called Book of Angels. The PDF link is in the description of this video if you need it. All of those angels are at your disposal. Is that what that is? Disposition or disposal? They are at your disposal. They are here to serve you. Pray mean to communicate. You communicate with them. They are a part of the mighty one. You have to be very respectful. Only ask one question. Do I have a hex on me? Who cursed me? Each of those angels, they have their duty, their hours to call them. If you cannot have children, 48, You call 48, you say, what seems to be the problem? I want to have a baby. I want to do this. Be very careful when you say that. Okay, you want more knowledge. I believe, Damabia. Is that what that is? Okay, 59. God who knows all things. You seeking knowledge. Uh, and Damaba, oh, excuse me, 65. God, fountain of wisdom. You want more wisdom. You want to be wise. You don't want to do things like you used to do when you were young or when you were in a church. You want to do things with more precision, more knowledge. See, the mighty one is watching you. See, how mature are you all? Are you afraid? Because he told you the only person you're supposed to be afraid is him. But are you afraid of knowledge? Will you run? Will you say it because you don't understand this? Will you say it and speak against it and scream, this is witchcraft? And fled. Come to find out, once you learn what it is, it's not spooky to you anymore. Is that answer your question? Whoever asked that question, I forgot who asked that question. Is that answer your question? You can call any of the 72. You can call any of the angels of the hours. We always tell our people to call an angel, not an archangel. You're not in there yet. If they cannot answer your question, they say you might want to see the archangel. And brethren, the angels are they need neither nor men nor women nor male nor female. They will appear unto you as a man as a woman. I don't want our people to go out there and say, oh, what? So they're trends and stuff. That's not what that is, man. It's just they are energy. The energy can come to a form of a beautiful woman, a form of a handsome man, and the demons are the same way. But the demons are they usually have to bow apart when they have to come because they don't have any form. They will take the head of a man, a body of a cat, legs of a goat, a tail of a snake, the wing of a dragon. They will come to you like this. That's not how they look, and they will talk to you just like I'm talking to you. You should not be afraid of them. You should rule over them, just like Solomon did. Those are scary times, scary knowledge. The nation come to a, let me put this here. I will leave you with this, beloved. I want to hold you guys so too long. We have come to a threshold that there's certain information that the mighty one give us right now. We are about to get anything that we wish. And the spiritual self on the original question that I wanted to ask, give me all the knowledge of the mage of Atlantis. I want all the knowledge the wise men in Atlantis had. And when I wrote it down, I meditated upon that and I asked myself, well, I barely can master or I barely know this knowledge the mighty one gave me. I did ask for the knowledge of Solomon. He gave it to me. The mighty one literally give me the knowledge of Solomon. He just give it to me. But do you have the capacity of understanding? Are you worthy of it? Yeah, you ask the knowledge of Atlantis or Atlantean or the knowledge that he gave to Adam and Eve originally. But can do you have are you worthy? Do you have the discernment to use this knowledge? You know, this knowledge could be so powerful. Did you prove yourself that you can wield such power? Did you prove yourself? Did something? Do you have credit? You walk into a bank, you ask for $10 million in loan. Where's your collateral? What do you have to put? What do you have to prove that you can pay this loan? What do you have to do? What do you have to prove that if we give you $10 million loan, you're not go? Where's your credit record or your credit score? You're not going to go ahead and then gang in the club and all that nonsense. You barely can do a little. You barely can charge a candle. Can you charge a candle? Can you supercharge a candle and anointed the candle? You have to bring certain. You have to bring what they call a curriculum vitae, a resume, a CV. So you wish to get the knowledge of Solomon? Yes, yes. May I see your CV? What? Curriculum vitae? Huh? Your resume? Oh, I'm not asking for a job. Do you have anything that you can show to us that will show that you are worthy of this knowledge? Well, I'm an Israelite. I'm a priest. I'm a Levite. I'm sorry, what? You do know how many Levite priests and all the scumbag that are out there? Are you worthy, sir? Then the Most High will test you. He will give you something that is so off, something that is so scary, and then he will watch. You want the knowledge of Solomon, he will give you something that's so disgusting, something that make no sense. Instead of for you to sit down and say, wait, this thing don't make no sense. Just like I told you, I was gonna take a bunch of beans and then boil it and start shoving it down, in my patient portal, and then it's not talking about this. It's talking about something else. I didn't understand it, but I'm like, what is it? What I this make no sense. I'm not gonna take a can of bean and dump it on somebody's ass. What this is not what that is. This, and I'm not. I'm sitting. I'm like, this is disgusting. What is this? I'm reading the book, and I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? So I pray about it. I supercharge a candle. I ask for clarification. It was not talking about parsley or beans. It's talking about like a disease called Bell palsy, paralysis. That's what it was talking about. But will you be wise? Will you sit down and say, well, I have two eyes, two nose, two ears, two hands, 2 feet, one mouth. Let me listen again. Let me look over this thing again before I say something. You know what? I ain't gonna speak about this. I'll leave it in the hand of the mighty one. I'm gonna sit this one down. Father, I don't understand this. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm confused. I don't know. Everything is so confusing. I don't know what that is. I don't want to do something that will go against you and against your law. What should I do? Send me your servant. Send me your angel. Send me an answer. That's how you do it. A brother says something that don't sit right with you. Don't you ever open your mouth and speak against this brother. See, the so-called Gentiles have this information. They never know how to use it. They use it, they conjure demons. And you know what? One of the demons told Sensei, he told Sensei, hey, you talk too much, man. You say too much stuff out there. You're kind of like you cutting up into my deal. He's one of the guard. He's one of those. He's the right hand of what you're calling Lucifer, so to speak. He said, "Yo, you speak a little bit too much. You're cutting off in some of my supply." And Sensei said, "How come?" He said, "Well, it is not. You are acting like you are the savior and stuff. You need to make some space." And he explained. He said, you know better than me. You know well that there are certain of them that need to come with me. And what you're doing out there, you say too much. It's like a threat. It's just like he those things are very rebellious. They are very arrogant. They will threaten you. They because that's what they do. They use intimidation. Just like Negro making videos and threaten people out there. That's their side. Just like you were born an angel, those guys got demon to their demon take over them. Anybody that speaks, it's the demon that take over them. They making threat. I'm gonna have you killed and stuff like that. That's the demon. And he say, hey, say, man, I see your people. You are you say too much. Just I mean, if I were you, I would just kind of like step back a little. People don't want to get hurt, right? Because what's happening, the so-called demon, they have a job too, Bridget. That's why I love when somebody do say something about me and make a video about me. You know what that is? Like I explained before, when you have a group of people here, you already know Parish Stone is watching. All those other people they're watching. Of course, they're all learning. They will take this knowledge and then perverted it and turn it into call it theirs. But you have another group of people that are here to disturb the peace, to take this and go to their leaders and say, hey, those niggas are doing wicked stuff, speak against it. They feed on that. So when somebody make a video against one of our brothers and then they say bad stuff, a lot of people that were here will quickly go to them and agree to them and subscribe to them, and they will never come back here. That is why we have a peaceful, beautiful night. We used to have people coming and disturb the peace. We here doing some stuff. Remember back then when we did, excuse me, when we had a group of folks in the midst of us. Anytime you say something that doesn't sit with their leaders, they disturb the peace because they have that demon in them. So now you have a pig that came in that make a video and all the trash go to this pig. This pig literally, they think they are hurting us. They actually are taking the weak, the unwanted, the invalids in the midst of us. They are going over there and listen to that person hatred. Listen to this men, women saying stuff. They're like, it's true. I agree with you. Say more. Feed me. They love that. They are not here. This beautiful knowledge, our people took it with grace. But the pigs, the trash, the pig came in and took the trash here. They clean. I like when people do this. I clean. I'm like, I lost couple like 1,000, 3,000 subscribers. That's good. Go, 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 go. Please. You're holding us back. Go somewhere. Go. And then they go to this person that sit there saying stuff. They can do anything. They have no solution. Let me tell you another thing, then we will close. Excuse me. Ma? Huh? Ah. Oh, sorry. You cooking?
No, your mom cooked.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Taking the trash out?
Yeah.
All right, good.
You're outside waiting on both of y'all.
I'll take it to the dumpster.
All right. Well, I'm going to bed, okay?
Go ahead, sweetie. After that, I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna finish up the paper. Then I'll study. All right.
All right.
Now, beloved, if you are a YouTuber out there or you are whatever, somebody's talking trash about you, let the person. That person is a filter. He's calling people that's not supposed to be in the midst of you. Let them go and speak against it. I love when people don't understand something, they quickly call it names. And then afterward, when they look upon this leader, they cannot find no solution. All they see, they're praising, praising. But when they have a problem, they brought it to this leader, to this person. They're like, hey, man, you pray, man. Pray about it. There's no tactics, no solution, nothing they can use, nothing physical. That's why we had a fast for solution. Over here, we don't just run our mouths. We don't do this. We told you we real here, man. We mess with his shit. You won't believe this type of hate our people are doing, man. The type of ability our people have. That is why I always tell our people, if you see a video, someone speak against the beloved brothers out there, whether it's Abdullah Seer, brother Big Judah, brother Main, the other brethren, me myself and stuff. Let this person. Don't even go over there try to defend us. Don't do that. Give the mighty one praise and say all praises to the Most High, man. Oh, finally, man. We need those people to get off here because we are learning much better. We go much faster. We're getting more knowledge when those people are not here. Anybody call you a witch, give the mighty one glory. They're supposed to say this. Somebody call you, oh, you evil, you fall off, act, them niggas fell off, act. We good, we better, man. We still hold the law. Now we got a bunch of law worshippers. The law was made there as a guideline, not to worship and raise above the mighty one. It's a guideline. The laws are common sense. You don't have it. That is why we have no titles. We have certain titles: handmaid and manservant. You're going off, act. You're going off. On what guideline? While you're studying this, you're worshiping Satan, man. Talking about like putting a deer antler and some stuff. Those are witchcraft. How do you know that? Well, you know, it's scary, man. Like, yeah, man, you got this thing over there, stuff. You scaring the shit out of me, man. Okay, yeah, well, Negro, you scared of this, so that because you scared of that, I mean, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna do it. Friend, do you see a gun on my hand and put it in your head? I always tell the people again, be very careful who you're talking to. You don't know this person. This is me, the flesh, big Levi talking to you, but there's a spirit in me. You see, your body have two things: the so-called the soul and spirit. Some of you has multiple spirits. I laugh at the so-called doctors when they diagnose people. Say, "Oh, you have schizophrenia. You got multiple personality." The people that are diagnosing with schizophrenia, the more often they are people that are born in Monday. They are supposed to be like this because what they're calling hallucinations, the power that they have, they cannot control it. They don't know how to control it. You see, a Monday person, or what is the moon in Hebrew? Logona height or Logona height, so to speak. It vibrate like the moon. A person that born on Monday can literally do everything a person on Thursday can do, but they can only do it for a certain amount of time, just like the moon. The moon change phases, I believe 4 phases. They can be, if they're born on Monday, they can choose to be a Saturday person. And then they look at those people, they say, well, you have schizophrenia, you're crazy, you changed so many times. Lenava, a Lenavianite, because that's what they are. They can adapt any personality for a short period of time. There are certain things people have on them. Oh, you have this thing. I laugh at them. People have no idea what you're doing, man. You don't know what you're saying. Well, Mars has no life in it because gas planet. Venus is too hot. Mercury is too hot. Jupiter is a gas planet. I laugh. I put both of my hand in my hips like a superhero. I mock them like the Heavenly Father never created dead things. The Most High never created dead planets. It doesn't, that's not what that is. You see, all the other planets, they have what you call, you see your body, it has like an outside, it has an aura that's covered the core. So does the planets. The planets are bodies too. Cloaking device. You see, when you see Jupiter, you say gas giant. And when you connect your little devices, it come back say, oh, and the atmosphere is made out of methane gas. I laugh at you folks. Yeah, I laugh at you. You see, the so-called Vatican and others, they know what's on these planets. They know what's making the ring around Saturn. They saw the pictures. They understand what's going on up there. And if they tell you the truth, what's going on those places, You will literally drop dead. See, they understand that those planets have what they call what it's calling our parents technology. You see, when you don't want predators to come to your place, you make your place look certain way. If you don't want watches to come in your house, you make you spray your house with some type of fume. If you don't want a bad spirit to come to your house, you put certain things over there. They won't come. They will look far. They will like, oh, this is dirty stuff. Well, I wonder why people can live in there. That's the technology you put there. When you put the tobacco on you, the demons, when they see you, they will stay away. To you, you look like a big pile of black mess. But that's not what you are. See those planets, you people are, I laugh at you. When I speak to the masters, they laugh. Those people, they don't know what they are doing. Billions of stars out there. They always proud to say we are the only one that is exists. We are the only one that's smarter than anybody. Everything out there does not have life or anything like that. That's what your technology tell you. Your backward sciences. If you didn't have the knowledge of our books, how the hell you gonna have the knowledge of our sciences? You don't. You don't know what it is. You see things around, you come back, you say, this is not good and stuff. You leave it because it's supposed to do that to you. You're not supposed to go out there and do things and touch things. See, we got brothers that already evolve and go to other place. They can do that. It's not up to you to go out of space and go those places and go other brethren, other creature, other people that the mighty one created. Let's say if you could have go to Jupiter, beautiful planet, beautiful life, green planet. It's just cloak. You cannot see what's in there. The moment you get there, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to tell the people where are the where. Oh well, you guys look. You kind of look. I believe your ancestors were white. You kind of look black though. Do you accept Jesus Christ as your savior? Or are they saved? Are those Jupiterian or the Zedekites, are they saved? Do they accept Jesus? Bring the Pope here. And the Pope will come. Bring the little boys, the little Zedekites. Let's see the little boys. Are they Democrat? Are they, if they come here to Earth, they're gonna have to pay taxes. You're gonna invade their planet. You're gonna go in Jupiter and tell them, like, okay, well, we want to work with you guys, but only if you are Republican. Why this man with a woman over there? Don't you know you could be with another man? It's your choice. It's your life. I mean, it's a third leg. You use it however you look, man. Let me show you. Let me show you. See, this is how we do it on Earth. See this thing right here, man? Now put that little white powder and it will make you feel good. Let me show you. Rick was Rose. Freeway Ricky. This dude. That's what you will do. You will play your music, say, listen to this. Try to control them. You will tell them their story. You will tell them the reason that they got all those high technologies because the Greek god, millions of years ago, traveled there, lived the technology, civilized them so they can teach you. You are the true children of the so-called the living God. That's what you would have done because it's in you to go over there and effed up things. You would have plant drugs in their neighborhood because they kind of look like a certain people do you mind. You shoot them, put them in your evening news over here on Earth. Or the Zedekites over there, they are criminals and stuff. They're gonna attack Earth. We need to send the troops over there. You can't go there. You can't do those things. You can't do those stuff because you do not have the power to do these things. That is why Jupiter is a gas giant to you. That is why Pluto is so far. You know what Pluto is in reality? Pluto is where you're going to go. A beautiful place. Pluto have what they call an eternal summer. Pluto have a sauna, an eternal sauna. You're going to enjoy this sauna. That's where you're going. A lot of you already on Pluto. Remember, in 2024, Pluto going to officially enter Aquarius. Is that what that is? I believe 2023 or 2024. and you will see some real hish. See, with your little device, when you look at the sun or the moon, you like the far side of the moon. The moon is stuff. The moon literally push and pull water. You know what that means? When the moon push and pull water? Ah, my coconut went really bad. I didn't use. You know what's inside of coconut? Anybody know what's inside of a coconut? Take a look at a coconut. Take a good look at a coconut. Like and the head of a coconut. Notice certain similarity, certain dot the coconut have in it. And look at the moon. I laugh at you. I laugh at you people, man, talking about the moon of Jupiter and stuff and those things. There's no life in the universe. The mighty one only created us, and that's it. We are alone and stuff. You are alone, sir. We have brethren all over the place. Anyway, I don't like to discuss those things because conspiracy theorists will take this stuff. The information is not being given unto you, is being given unto us. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with great wisdom, great knowledge, and greater love. Do the best that you can do tomorrow. We're probably going to be seeing tomorrow night or Sunday morning. If it is, beloved, we will be seeing excuse me, tomorrow night. Remember, anytime you're working, you have the candle lit. If your element is water, you gotta draw water there. The element is the air. You have a jaw of air that you speak in it, you breathe, you trap the air in there forever. I don't know. If your element is earth, you have a crystal or stone or a little bag of dirt or like something dirt. Just do some of that scumbag stuff. Master your element first. The power is coming. The reason why you need to know the four elements because the cosmic energy is coming through the universe. It's coming through the earth. It's coming to the sun, which is fire. It's coming through the air, which is air. It's coming through the water, which is the water. So you need to know all those energy to get the cosmic energy. Once the planetary Pluto get here, certain other planet that will pop up here, our power will be activated. We will be able to do a lot of hish. You go in peace, beloved. Do the best. For those of you that are going to sit this down, sit it down. Wait. Don't rush into something you don't fully understand. Or you just excited, you hear we're going to do some hish, you're going to do it too. Don't except if you're a Perry Stone or the other scumbag, go ahead and do it. We'll see what's gonna happen to you. Okay? Peace be with you. You go in peace. Shalom, fast, pray, repeat, repeat. May the King reign forever.